busting, man. Good. Feel good. I.S.U.P.K, Bambanyanyan, Banyashala. YAHANNA. Is that coffee? Yeah, come on with me.
SHALAM. Which means to stand. YAHANNA, which means to turn and face the east. We're going to send up the Lord's Prayer, first in the Hebrew and then in the English. Repeat after me. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayah. Quadash. I.S.U.P.K.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Malakaka.
Taba'ah.
Ratazaka. I.S.U.P.K. Ba'aratiza. Kawak. I.S.U.P.K. Bashamayim.
The thunder now.
Lakam. Ka. Yawam.
Wasalak now.
Kabawak now. Kasalak now. Kabawak now. Wala'ah. W.I. now. Bonasaya one. Above. Hawashai now. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Waha'ala. Wahakapara. Ibelumium. Amar. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory. Forever. So be it.
I caught the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Ba'asham.
Yahawashi.
Babakashah. The thunder now. A cup. Lord Pa'ah. Kal Makalak. Kal Madawak. A cup. Latahar. Hamatazariah. A cup. Lahakwiyam. Hamakyam. A cup. Our Karawak. Hatama'ala. Lagarsham. Ba'asham. Yahawashi. Wadaman.
Yahweh, in the name of Yahawashi. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahawashi. Thank you, so be it.
Blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh. Wa
Yahawashi.
Wa Mayaka'ala. Wa Alahayim. Tazab Ya'ah. Alawap Yahanna.
Ha-Alawapim.
Ha-Saranyam. Ha-Kotazayanya.
Ha-Kotazayanya.
Ha-Kayayoyam.
Ha-Kayayoyam.
Wa-Ha'akwatiyam. Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'asham,
Ba'asham,
Yahushai,
Yahushai,
the Watamah.
the water of mine. Bless you, Yahweh,
Bless you, Yahweh,
and Yahushai,
and Yahushai,
and Michael,
and Michael,
and the angels,
and the angels,
Commander General Yahanna,
Commanding General
the
Yohanna,
generals,
the generals,
the captains,
the captains,
the officers,
officers,
the troopers,
the troopers,
and the sisters.
and the sisters.
Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai.
Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah, Ayanya,
Ayanya,
Al-Hahariya,
Al-Hahariya,
Ma'ayan,
Ma'ayan,
Yaba'ah,
Yaba'ah,
Izaria,
Isaiah, Isaiah,
Ma'ayin,
Ma'ayan,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
I.S.U.P.K,
I.S.U.P.K,
Shemayan,
Shemayan,
Wa'aratiza,
Wa'aratiza,
Al-Yathan,
Al-Yathan,
Lamawat,
Lamawat,
Regalka,
Regalka,
Al-Yanawam,
Al-Yanawam,
Shemarka,
Shemarka,
Hanala'ah,
Hanala'ah,
Yanawam,
Yanawam,
Wala'ah,
Wala'ah,
Yayashan,
Yayashan,
Shawamar,
Shawamar,
Yasha'al,
Yasha'al,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shemarka,
Shemarka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Tazalka,
Tizalka,
Al-Yad,
Al-Yad,
Yamyaka,
Yamyaka,
Yawamam,
Yawamam,
Hashemash,
Hashemash,
La'ayikaka,
La'ayikaka,
Wayirah,
Wayirah,
Bala'yala,
Bala'yala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamarka,
Yashamarka,
Makarah,
Makarah,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Athnapashka,
Athnapashka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamar Taza'aka,
Yashamar Taza'aka,
Wabu'aka,
Wabawaka,
Ma'aika,
Ma'aika,
Wa'ai-Awalam,
Wa'ai. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills.
I will lift up my eyes unto the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold, he that keepeth Yasha'Allah
He that keepeth Yasha'Allah
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out,
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in,
and thy coming in
from this time forth,
from this time forth,
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim,
Allahayim,
Al-Damayalaka,
Al-Damayalaka,
Al-Takarash,
Al-Takarash,
Al-Tashakwat,
Al-Tashakwat,
Al-Ayad, YAHANNA,
YAHANNA,
Awiyabika,
Awiyabika,
Yahama Yawan,
Yahama Yawan,
Wama Shanayaka,
Wama Shanayaka,
Nasha'ala,
Nasha'awa,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Al-Aimaka,
Al-Amaka,
Ya'ira Yamwa,
Ya'ira Yamwa,
Sawad,
Sawad,
Waya Taya'ai Tazawad,
Wayata Ya'ai Tazawad,
Al-Tazakawanyika,
Al-Tazapawanyaka,
Amora,
Amara,
Lakana,
Lakawa,
Wanakakina,
Wanakakidam,
Mongolia,
Magaya,
Wala'ah,
Wala'ah,
Yayu Slaki, Yazakar,
Yazakar,
Sham Yasha'ala,
Sham Yasha'ala,
Iwa,
Iwad,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Nawa I Tazawad,
Nawa'ai Tazawad,
La,
La,
Yakadwa,
Yakadwa,
Aliyaka,
Aliyaka,
Barya,
Barya,
Yakaratwa,
Yakarathwa,
Aholia,
Aholia,
Adawam,
Adawam,
Waya Shemai Alayam,
Wayashemai Alayam,
Mawa'aba,
Mawa'abu,
Wahagorian,
Wahagaya,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Wa'aimawan,
Wa'aimawan,
Wa'aimalak,
Wa'aimalak,
Palashah,
Palashah,
Aim Yashabia,
Aim Yashabia,
Tazawar,
Tazawar,
Gum Ashawar,
Gum Ashawar,
Nalawa,
Nalawak,
Imam,
Imam,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Zorwa,
Zawar,
Labanya Lawak,
Labanya Lawak,
Salah,
Salah,
Aisha Laham,
Aisha Laham,
Kamadian,
Kamadyan,
Kasaya Sara'ah,
Kasaya Sara'ah,
Kayabian,
Kayabyan,
Banakal,
Banakal,
Koyashman,
Koyashwan,
Nashamadwa,
Nashamadwa,
Ba'ayan Da'ara,
Ba'ayan Dara,
Hayo, Dama,
Daman,
La'adama,
La'adama,
Shayatamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Narayamawa,
Nadayamawa,
Kai'ara,
Ka'ira,
Wa'akaza'aba,
Wakaza'aba,
Wa'akazaba,
Wakazabak,
Wa'akatazalmanan,
Wakatazalmanan,
Kalnayas,
Call Nasa Yakumwa.
Call Nasa Yakumwa.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amora.
Amarwa.
Naya Rashad.
Naya Rashad.
Lanawa.
Lanawa.
Na'awa.
Na'awa.
Alahaya.
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 Shayatumwa.
Shayatumwa.
Kagalgala.
Kagalgala.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Lapanya Rakah.
Lapanya Rakah.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Taba Ira Ya'ira.
Taba Ira Ya'ira.
Wa Kalahaba.
Wa Kalahaba.
Talahat.
Talahat.
Haryam.
Haryam.
Khan.
Kern.
Thoradakma.
Thoradakma.
Basa Irika.
Basa Irika.
Wa Basawapatka.
Wa Basawapatka.
Tabahala.
Tabahala.
Mala'a.
Mala'a.
Panyaham.
Panyaham.
Kuala One. Waya Bakwashwa.
Waya Bakwashwa.
Shimka.
Shimka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yabashwa.
Yabashwa.
Waya Bahala.
Waya Bahala.
Idea. Waya Kapara.
Waya Kapara.
Waya Abadwa.
Waya Abadwa.
Waya Da'ira.
Waya Da'ira.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Atha.
Shimka.
Shimka.
Yahweh. Labatka.
Aliwan. Al-Kalha Aratiza.
Al-Kalha Aratiza. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
And they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden one.
And consulted against thy hidden one.
They have said,
Come,
and let us cut them off from being a nation.
And let us cut them off from being a nation.
That the name of Yasha may be no more in remembrance.
That the name of Yasha may be no more remembered.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
But they have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
Tabernacles of Edom.
Of the Israelites.
Of the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab and the Hagarenes.
Of Moab and the Hagarenes.
Gebal and Ammon and Amalek.
Gebal and Ammon and Amalek.
The Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre.
The Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre.
I.S.U.P.K also is joined with them.
I.S.U.P.K also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot, Salah.
They have hope in the children of Lot, Salah.
Do unto them as unto the Midianites.
Do unto them as unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
At the brook of Kasan.
At the brook of Kasan.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a Reb and like Zeed.
Make their nobles like a Reb and like Zeed.
Yea.
Yea.
All their princes.
All their princes.
As Zabah and as Zalmunna.
As Zabah and as Zalmunna.
Who said, let us take to ourselves.
Let us take to ourselves.
The houses of God in possession.
The houses of God in possession.
Oh my power.
Oh my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
And as the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
And make them afraid with thy storms.
And make them afraid with thy storms.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
And troubled forever.
And troubled forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou, whose name alone is Yahweh.
Whose name alone is Yahweh.
Art the most high over all the earth.
Art the most high over all the earth. Yachmatah, which means hands down. Sar, which means return. May be seated.
Shalom, Israel. In case y'all didn't know, we are the I.S.U.P.K. We started out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We're in the Commander General YAHANNA, and we're not affiliated with any other so-called Hebrew Israelite group. Right. We've been doing this since 1969, teaching the truth out the Bible, keeping these traditions, rehearsing the righteous acts. And today, of course, being the Sabbath, we are doing as our forefathers always did, man. We basically, this is how our young men learn to read, you know what I mean? This is how they got familiar with the scriptures and, you know what I'm saying, with our history. This is a history lesson, a Hebrew lesson, all of it at the same time, right? So we're going to get it in as is our custom. We're going to be picking up, I think, where we left off last week. Where we at?
Ezekiel
chapter 3. Oh, we in Ezekiel chapter 3. Man, open right up to it.
Chapter 3 of who?
Verse 12, sir.
All right. Chapter 3, verse 12 is where we're going to start. So if you want to follow along, if you been practicing your Hebrew, getting down with Officer Nishak on Friday nights, this is a good chance to, brush up, get tight, get right on your Hebrew. So if you want to follow along in the Tanakh, Hebrews chapter 3, verse 12, we're going to pick up. All right.
Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 12. In the Hebrew, it's like Wa Tasha Anai Rawak Wa Ashamai Akaria Kwawal Ra'aim Ra'aisha Gadawal Barawak Kabawad Yahweh Mako Mawa Mako Wamawa.
Yeah, that's right.
Ma Kwamwa. 13. Wa Kwawa. It's like Wa Kwawa. Kanapya. Ha Khaya Wa. Masha Ya Kwawa. Asha. Oh. Akawak. Akawatha. Akawatha. Wa Kwawa. Ha Awak Nayam. Ha Awak Nayam. La Aymat.
Ha Awapanyam.
Okay. Ha Awapanyam. La Aymatam. La Aymatma. La Aymatam. Or La Aymatam Ma.
What's a ma on the end?
Ma, I don't know.
You don't know. Make stuff up.
No, ma is sometimes ma can be something at the end.
At the end, the ma should make it plural masculine.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
No?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. That's not what that meant.
Well, I know. Or, is it of or that's at the beginning, right? When it's of or from?
Yeah, I'm saying just the ma on the end don't make it masculine. Plural.
Con. Not every time. Con.
Nah. Okay.
No.
Then you got something. You got to teach me that one. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about that one. Just the ma? No yana?
Oh yeah. I don't know about plural for the ma, but I know that ma can be a word, can make that word mean something. I don't know if it's make it plural or what it is. But sometimes like ma or ya at the end can make it change the word, like how it's used.
Yeah,
Context of it.
Y'all better get that down. You should know what it said. You said ya or ma. I know ya. I know ya at the end would make it like his masculine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like his something. But ma, what is that? Feminine masculine? I mean feminine masculine.
Feminine masculine.
I mean feminine possessive.
Wow.
You don't know. Don't worry about it. We're gonna keep reading while you look it up, Shaq.
Wa ko wall. Ra'aisha. Got a wall. Verse 14. Wa rawak. Na sha'otanya. Wa the kwakhanaya. The kwakhanya. Wa the kwakhanya.
I don't know what that is. That's somebody's name or something. That shit hard.
Yeah, it is a code that name. Why the kwakhanya or the kwakhanya?
Call me that.
Why
Name my next son that. Well, if I have another kid, man, somebody better smack fire out my ass.
Too late, probably. You brought that up.
That's gonna be his name though. If I get one, that's what it is. I don't care what it means.
I think it took me away.
Yeah, somebody should have took me away.
I think that's what the word means. I look it up. Hago Wallah. Tala. Abayaba. Haya Shabayam. Ha Yashabian. The water. Nahar. Kabar. Wa Ashar. Hama. Yawa Shabia. Sham. Wa Ashab. Wa Ashaba. Wa Ashab. I don't know what a Ashab is.
Now we're gonna add that to Nishak to the Friday class, and I need you to get tight on them dots.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Put that on your regimen. You know what I mean?
Sham. Shaba'ith. Yamayam. Mashamyam. Ba Tawakam. Or Batwakam. I think that's what it is. Verse 16. Waya Haya. Ma Kwataza. Shaba'ith. Yamayam. It's like Wa Yahaya. Debar, Yahweh, Aya, La Amar, 17. Bun, Adam, Taza Pa, Na Tatayaka, La Bayaf, Yasha Allah, Wa Shama'ith, Mapaya, the bar. Wa Hazahara. Wa Hazahara. Awakma.
I want to put a ma on the end so bad.
Thumb. I don't know.
So put a ma on the end.
Sophisticated, you know. So I would thumb.
You found that ma yet, Shaq?
At the beginning.
I know.
At the beginning.
I know.
It's locked.
I got that part.
Okay.
All right. You're at the end.
At the end, it's gonna. I'm not sure yet. I'm still looking.
Okay, no sweat.
I know the ma at the beginning is of.
Right.
All right.
Manaya. Verse 18. Ba Amaria. La Rashai. La Rashai. La Rashai. The Rush. I
want to separate the last one now. Larash I.
La Rashai.
All right then. Larash I though. Larash Ma. Larash Ta. Like you can't do that. Man. Like it's got to be something like for it to be at the end. Like I think it's Yah. You got Yah. You got Ka. I believe to put it in.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I'm saying. What you want to do is make sure you know like what the hell them them endings, because you will see it, but most of the time it's gonna be connected. That's why them dots are gonna be important. You know what I'm saying? You'll be able to see it,
right,
and you'll know exactly. Okay, boom, this is that.
Right.
You get that. You master that, man. You doing something.
Mawat. The Mawat. Wa La'a. Ha Zaharat wa La'a. Dabara. La ha zahar. It's like la ha zahayara.
Where you at?
Mhm.
Where you at?
Verse 18 in the middle.
Okay. Go ahead.
La ha zahayara. Yeah. Rasha'ah. It's Rashad. Ma Darakawa. Ma
The rock one.
Darakwa. Ha Rashad. I think it's the same word with the ha at the end. It's like I've seen that word repeatedly without the H and with the ha.
I gotta get that junk back on my phone. I used to have that dot there. I was trying to set it Russia. I think it would be like Russia. I think it might be that.
Russia.
Just because
Yeah,
it's
I
got
like
that
that.
high on the end.
Yeah, Russia.
Russia.
Russia. Yeah. La Khayathwa. Ha Russia. Ba Aywanwa. Ya Mayath. Oh, it's like a Yamawa. Wa Damawa. Or Wadamwa. It's like Mayadak. Ba Kwasha. Abba Kwash.
Bakwash.
Bakwash. Bakwash. All right.
If I may, sir,
Yo.
I double checked my notes. So I didn't want to just go off one, but yeah, the ma at the end makes it plural masculine.
Stop it.
There.
Come.
Nah.
It makes it's saying there. Okay, that's
No, y'all say. I tell you. Well, I was just, when I said no, I was just no.
yeah. Come.
Yeah, if I may, the yum is more so for it's like there, like how I saying there.
Stop.
I'm just like how I saying there though. It's like saying like their coffee, but yum meaning like plural people or nations. How do you say nations?
Like Akium.
Yeah,
is
right.
Is brothers? That's just
right.
plural. Just S.
Just a plural. Yeah,
just
exactly.
the S on the end.
Basically, kind of.
And then you saying the ma is what?
It makes it
possessive. It's a
right.
Yeah.
Possessive. It makes it possessive. So it's saying whatever that word
it's
is.
Theirs.
Right.
Theirs.
Right.
The Akiums.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Come.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But like you said, it might just be a ma at the end of that word. That's a word. But
So would it be like, okay, so you saying like Akma?
I don't think that's
Akiyama?
Yeah.
What is it? I just want to say like
Akiyam.
Akim is brothers.
Right. But it's got the ma at the end, right? But it's the yum and the ma.
No, it's always on the end.
Okay. Right.
Young.
Right.
The suffix young would make it plural. Do I call it a suffix? Is that the right word to call it? Whatever you call it, whatever they put on there, the yum is like an S in English.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So it's instead of ak, it would be ak with an S, brothers. You know what I'm saying? You're saying with the ma, it would make it like it's already plural, talking about all the brothers' school.
Right. It's their school. It's like it's the brothers' school.
So the example I got is like, let's say I'm saying the word bread is lakam.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then I would say lakam ma. Now it's their bread. It's not just bread, it's their bread.
Oh, so it'd be their brother. Akma would be their brother.
Right.
Yeah. Yes.
Right.
So it's not okay.
Mm-hmm.
Akma.
Yeah, it's a possessive adjective.
Right.
Okay.
It makes whatever you're talking about belong to them. It's plural. The ma is plural.
Right.
But like ya, like we said, would be ma.
They're
So
possessed to just one
person
or man.
Right. Then it would be right. Yeah. Then it would be right. The ma would be like I say.
Akya.
Yeah.
Akya.
Right.
His brother.
and it's
Akia. Akia is my brother. Yeah.
Yah
My
is
brother.
mine. Right. Come.
Akma would be
Their
brother.
Right.
Okay. So when you say ma at the end like that, you got to know that whatever that word is,
it doesn't have a ma already at the end.
Okay. Yeah.
That's why the dots. I got it.
It might be a ma already on the end, and that doesn't matter. What'd you say? Lakam?
Lakam, right? There's a ma there, but then lakam ma makes it
their brother.
possessive.
It would be two ma.
There, right?
Yeah.
Right. So
like this word,
dots is where it's gonna come in at. You know what I
Or
mean?
you can just know the word too. That's what I'm saying. Like when you see it, you'll know that that's a ma that's lakam instead of lakama.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You understand? So yeah, them dots is gonna help a lot. But yeah, if you know the word, then I would say ma. Other than that, I go ahead and put it together. You know what I'm saying? See two ma's, you already know.
Right.
If I may, that word that we read with the ma, the word that translates is against them. So the la math is against, and then the ma makes it them.
Against them. Okay, so all right. Lakama, where was it? Where is that?
It's at the end of 13.
In the 13. I stand corrected. It's against them. Lakama. So
lakama is their bread.
no, yeah, okay. I mean, what did I say? I got that in my head. That was I'm trying to remember that word subconsciously. Lakama.
La'aimathma.
Okay. Yep. Sound like a good word too.
I like it too.
Tawab. All right, so that's not the one I said I was gonna name a kid though, was it?
Nah.
Okay.
That was Wakhanaya.
Good.
I don't even know.
That's gonna be a rough one.
What's your name?
Yeah, you know how we got regular Hebrew. Well, I don't say regular Hebrew. We got Hebrew names that ain't that hard. But then you get that one. It's gonna be like one of them.
Well, we can call you Junior.
Yeah.
That's your name. Your name is Trey.
You ain't even a junior.
Nah, we gonna call you Junior.
Right.
What did I say?
We started at verse 12.
They call you Pookie. That's my name. T-Bone.
Pookie, I don't like Pookie. I don't like that name.
Yeah, Pookie is kind of gay. I guess. If your name, that don't count.
Yeah,
we talking about people. Talking about people.
Human beings.
Yeah, you can't name a man.
No.
Pookie.
Yeah, he's gonna call him Pookie.
Your dog is female, ain't it?
Like, what's his name?
Thank you. It's gay as hell.
You say like,
huh?
You heard a dog like boys? What you say?
No, her dog is a female.
Oh, I'm about to. I don't know what I heard.
She called her Pookie. That's why she upset over there.
Oh, okay.
Pookie is gay.
Like what Cedric said, nigga. What nigga Cedric said, man. He's like, delicious.
Yeah, delicious.
You
can't call no man delicious. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You call this some man Pookie.
Yeah.
Nobody's doing that. T-bone or something. Something rough.
Yeah, right.
All right.
Blade.
Like they try to call that nigga Tiny. That big nigga, they call him Tiny.
Tiny listed.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, that's a play on words. They always did that. Like, big fat niggas they call Slim.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Slim.
Just play on let no nigga call me Tiny. I don't know.
Shit.
All right. Ezekiel chapter 12. Chapter 33, verse 12. Then the Spirit took me up, and I heard behind me a voice of a great rushing, saying, Blessed be the glory of Yahweh from his place. I heard also the noise of the wings of the living creatures that touched one another, and the noise of the wheels over against them.
So we just background. We are picking up from where we was at last week. Ezekiel seeing all manner of fourth dimensional heavenly type things, man. The angels, what we call today UFOs, flying saucers, whatever, better known in the truth as the chariots of the Most High. Like these beings, the angels, they rock it. This is how they go around. You know what I'm saying? With these the wheels, the angels being, fierce looking creatures or whatever. So Ezekiel's in the middle of this vision. He's seeing what the Most High is showing him. You know what I'm saying? Showing him that, he ain't nothing to play with, that he is something to be feared. You know what I mean? And these angels are nothing to play with. They ain't little naked white babies. They are something to be feared. You know what I'm saying? That these UFOs, they are not people from Mars. These are the chariots of these fierce beings from the fourth dimension, from the Most High. So that's where we at. All right, so go ahead, continue.
Come. The wheels over against them, and a noise of a great rushing. So the Spirit lifted me up and took me away, and I went in bitterness in the heat of my spirit. But the hand of the Most High was strong upon me. Then I came to them of the captivity of Tel Aviv.
Like, man, could you imagine like how people say it today? Like, I went in bitterness, right? Like he's saying, I went in bitterness. Like, man, I didn't even want to. Like, who wants to go with these fierce ass beings? But it's nothing I could do about it, is what he's saying. He's saying the hand of the Lord was strong upon him. Like he couldn't fight. He couldn't go against what the Most High wanted him to do. And it's something like, like that's a spiritual thing. When you come into the truth, that's kind of like how it is, man. You're going to have a whole lot of things, man. You're going to run into a whole lot of things that you don't want to deal with. Nothing like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never ran into one of these angels, man, these fierce beings or nothing like that. And like, nah, I don't want to go here. I don't want to do that. But listen, brothers every week fight their kids and their wife and their mama about going to camp. Like, I don't want to do it, but the hand of the Lord be strong on them. You understand? Like, it makes you go and do the things that you would be normally bitter about. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I want to spend my Saturday getting high. I want to spend my Saturday, you know what I'm saying, running through fields of daisies or something, whatever the hell it is you do. You know what I'm saying? But the hand of the Lord, the Spirit that's on you, it won't allow you to do anything else but what the Lord wants you to do, man. So this is heavy, like, you know what I mean? Like, this is how Ezekiel is explaining it. The Lord carried him away, made him go somewhere, made him do something else. You know what I'm saying? Even though he didn't want to do it. You know what I mean? And we do it all the time. Hell, every time I got to answer my phone. Lord have mercy.
Bitterness.
Bitter. The Spirit of the Lord, the hand of the Lord be strong.
Sound Christ.
Yeah, man. You can answer that damn phone. Got it. They're picking it up right now. Go ahead.
Then I came to them of the captivity at Tel Aviv.
Then he went and talked to niggas. He went to camp. He went, not him, but this is kind of like how it is, like, okay, man, I'm going to go out here. I'm going to go to camp. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to go teach this class. I'm going to go and tell my mother what she does not want to hear. I'm going to tell my father what he doesn't want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
That dwelt by the river of Chabar.
Mm-hmm.
And I sat where they sat and remained there astonished among them 7 days. And it came to pass at the end of 7 days that the word of the Most High came unto me, saying, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth.
This is what you come into the I.S.U.P.K. If you put on that all black for 90 days, you come in here and get a Hebrew name as a man in here. If you pass that officer's test and you decide to become an officer in here, this is what the Lord is saying to you. Read that last part one more time.
Come. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman.
That's kind of like what you did when you sat here for the 90 days and you learned and you watched and you seen, you were shown, what's happening to the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian communities. You know what I'm saying? It's like you sitting there for 7 days and watching what's happening. And then you like, okay, man, you know what? The hand of the Lord is strong with me. I don't think I want to take this officer's test. I don't know why. I don't know why I want to do this. But goddamn it, here I go. You know what I'm saying? Well, this is why. Because the Lord has made you a watchman. You know what I'm saying? Over the children of Israel. The Lord chose you, man. Many are called, few are chosen. The Lord has chosen you to do a job. You know what I'm saying? You picking up a sword that, if you put it down, it's a shameful thing. You know what I'm saying? You put this sword down, listen, I know everybody can't do it. It's better you put it down than to be a bitch up in here. I will give you that. But you know what I mean? You pick up this sword, it's because the Lord called you to do something special, man, to be a watchman over his people. You know what I'm saying? Over his chosen people, right? People who don't have a champion, people who don't have a government, who don't have an army, who has nobody that gives a damn about them. The Lord is calling you and choosing you to do that job, just like Ezekiel right here. Keep going. Read the last part one more time. So look.
Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth, and give them warning from me.
That's our job, man. You're a watchman, so this is how you watch. You learn the words of the Most High, and you warn the children of Israel. Keep going.
When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity. But
man, it's your fault. The Lord says, the Lord tells, you know what I mean? You came in here and you sat down and you learned for 90 days or whatever, 7 days or for whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know that being a homosexual, you know that being a drug addict, you know that being a whore is going to kill you, that the Lord is going to kill you for it. You know what I'm saying? And when the Lord says to the wicked that, they're going to die for what they're doing, but you as a watchman, you as a learned man of the Lord, don't go and tell them, then they're going to die in their iniquity. They're going to die being a hoe. They're going to die being a faggot. They're going to die being a drug addict. Right? Keep going.
And thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life. The same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand.
Yeah, the Lord is going to put it on you. Like the Most High is going to require his blood. The fact that he dies of AIDS, the fact that she dies and gets buried in the dirt under some, whatever, wherever, however, the fact that he overdoses, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be on you because you saw it. And it was your job to tell him, to warn him, because you're a watchman. Y'all understand what a watchman is, right? You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, it would be a whole tower. They do that with the airport, all type of shit. Like you got the tower. That, okay, boom, he's just coming in. You know what I'm saying? Hey, breaker, whatever. Look, y'all, it's coming down. You know what I'm saying? Y'all watch out, clear the skies. Well, what good is a watchman that does not warn you when the thing, the dangerous thing is coming? Right. You know what I'm saying? So if you're the watchman, the Lord sets you as a watchman over his people, and you don't warn them, you are a worthless piece of shit. You understand? Like you are a worthless bastard. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Like that precept. What's the precept? He does the good master of the house. He gives one talent, 1 5, and 1 10. You know what I'm saying? And the cat with 1 talent. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like it reminds me of, like a trooper or officer of 50, really. Officer of 50. You know what I'm saying? Like the officer of 50, like I'm giving him 1 talent. Officer 500, I'm giving him 5. Officer of 1,000, I'm giving him 10. Right? Now I expect different things out of y'all, but I expect something. I expect you to do something. 10, you better bring me 10-fold. 5, you better bring me 5. 1, nigga, you better double that. But if the 50 just sits there all the damn time and don't do nothing, I'm just gonna hide it under. You being a watchman is pointless. Right? You know what I'm saying? You being in here, it is pointless. You are worthless as hell if you do not go out here and warn brothers and sisters, man, to save their life, like the scripture is saying. Right? So that's it on that.
Yeah.
It's good. Okay. So go ahead. Pick up where we at.
Verse 13.
All right. Go ahead and take 19.
Oh, yeah. Slide. Me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 19 in the Hebrew. Wa'atha Kaya Ha Zahara Rasha'a Wala'a Shabba Ma Rasha'aiwa Wama the Rakwa. Wama the Rakwa. Ha Rashai. Hawa but I will know Yamawath wa atha na pashak ha tazalath. Verse 20. Wa bashawa taza dayak taza dayak ma taza the kwawa.
We still in 19.
Verse 20.
1 second. Taza dayak. Okay, gotcha.
Ma taza the kwawa. Wa Aisha.
That's my taza dak.
Ma taza dakwa. Come. Wa Aisha. I will love. I will.
I will love sounded way better. I will sound like something. Yeah, I don't know.
AWOL.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I will love. Wanna the ya. Wanna thought ya. Huh? Yeah. Sound like a nigga missing his teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Tough.
Yeah, but the ya on the end. Is there?
Yeah.
There you
Come
go.
on.
There you go. Look it up. Go ahead, look it up. Go ahead. What does it say? What is it? The ya is, we already know the ya is possessive him. Mm-hmm. What is the word? Wanna thoth. You know what I mean? This is why we do this every week. Y'all understand? This is why we do this every week. So that you get familiar with the language, you know what I'm saying? Which is our. Should have known it. Should have been doing this since we was little. You know what I'm saying? But we young coming in the truth and we learn. Wanna thoth. No, what does it say? Don't y'all have the app where it just
wanna tatya? Nathan is lay.
I don't see Nathan here. We're not looking at Nathan. This is not Nathan. This is Natath.
That's
Natata.
I know the
okay.
The one Natha is it's the root word of it is Nathan, according to Blue Letter Bible.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're in 20. Against the righteous man abandons his righteousness. What is Nathan?
Nathan is would be lay. Wanatha is and I lay.
I lay?
And I lay.
And I lay. Okay. Okay, so that would be like putting a stumbling block. That's right. I will want to. So then, okay, why is it thoth instead of thun? What is thoth? What is the extra thought? Don't no sweat. I'm just asking if you know.
No sweat. I don't know.
So the ya, but the ya seems though that it would fall in. What is it? You said that's possessive masculine.
Possessive.
If I
singular masculine.
On a thought, yeah. So y'all think it should do and I lay. Yeah, possessive. I lay.
Yeah, the I would be
the possessive. I lay. And I lay.
I don't see how it's the thought.
Yeah, I don't either, but that's what I'm saying. That ya for sure at the end like that, very rare. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you see the ya at the end, I puts that there. The wa as well. I don't even know what wa means. I just know at the end. It's just I've been reading Hebrew long enough to be like, you know, if it was the one of thoughts wa or wa on the end, I'm putting that wa by itself all day. Wa, ya, them is going by themselves. You know what I mean? That's just, I don't know, like I said, at the end of the day, one of thoughts, yeah, my coach. Yeah, I think that's one of thoughts, yeah. Thoughts.
All right.
Yeah.
One of thought, yeah. Wow, not thought, yeah.
You scared of it.
The Yah then should mean my.
Yeah.
But I guess it's I and my the same thing.
Yeah, you know, that's Hebrew.
Come.
That's Hebrew. Hebrew ain't like English, goddamn it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got a ton of different. You can use this many different ways.
Right.
Crib means bed, where you lay your head. It could be
Where your sheep lay.
nigga, that, all that. Like, it's a ton of things. We can use it a ton of different ways. If I say that's me, it could be I'm talking about me, or that belongs to me, or no, I'm gonna do it. I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll do that for you. You know what I'm saying?
That's my fault.
That's me.
Right.
Yeah.
Perfect. But you threw me on that one. It's my fault. My goddamn fault. So if that's how, you know, again, Ebonics, the Lord talk. That's how we do it, man. So yeah, definitely. I got you. Key road.
It's like Ma Kashawal La Panya Wa Hawa Yamawa Kaya La Ha Zaharat Wa Ba Kapa Atwa Kata Atwa Ba Kata Atwa Ya Mawa Wala'a The Zakar mislike it is the Zakaran Taza Dak Tawa Taza
Night. Taza doc. No, that's it. Taza doc. The one.
Dak Tawa
Taza doc. Taza the quaff. I don't know what that is. Taza the quaff. Taza. Wait. Taza the. Let me look at it. Where is it? Taza the quaff. Taza da quaff. Yo, what? I'm telling you, bro. I don't know.
In his righteousness.
Nigga, I'm trying to tell you. That don't help me too much. You know what I'm saying? Is Taza Doc righteous?
Righteous.
Okay, so Taza Doc. That's why I know it's Taza Doc. Taza the quaff. Taza Doc. The what?
What is the wa? What is wa at the end of it?
I think it's Taza. Oh, man, listen, I'm making up stuff right here, but this is Taza Doc.
Yeah,
Taza the quaff. What?
Taza the Quathwa. I think that's what it is. Because the wa is he or his.
That's what I'm saying. The why. Every time I see that, I know it's by its by itself, by its monkey butt self, bro. That's what it is. You see the why at the end, just say whatever was before that, it's all together. Whatever why, it is what you do every time. I do that every time. It has not failed yet. Y'all gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? Y'all scholars, y'all gonna have to get me. You know what I'm saying? But to the quaff, or it would be like, I know Taza Doc is a word. That's why I'm thrown a little bit, because I don't know if I should put the tha by itself too.
I think, you know, sometimes Esau just be throwing stuff in there though too.
Taza
the Quathwa.
Taza Doc the what? What's
That's what
tha?
I'm saying, like the
No, you ain't got no tha. You ain't got no tha references. We need a Rolodex. You need a Rolodex. Right? You know what I'm saying? One of them, yeah. You said tha?
Oh shit!
I'm serious. I'm not bullshit.
You're right. No,
Dead serious. You need that.
Because I know sometimes when you put the thigh in the middle of the word.
See what you need. Oh, that's what I'm saying. In the Rolodex, you'll just have it. Oh, okay. In this place, it's 3 different instances. Boom, boom, boom. You don't know what this is? This ain't in the middle. This is at the end. I guess it is in the middle, because the Y is at the end. What is the thigh in the middle?
I'm looking it up. So
No, serious. All right. When we get the Rolodex, we'll be all right. We gonna have one. We gonna be the only niggas in 2023 with a Rolodex. Unless you can make one on your phone. Unless you can make one on your phone where you just scroll Rolodex like that. That'll be too wild too.
that's a lot.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Listen,
You gonna do something.
yeah, we're gonna innovate everything. We're gonna remake the entire earth, man.
Mm-hmm.
Under YAHANNA, man. We're gonna do this thing. Got a ton of
See, because
y'all just holler at me.
if I could, the word we read before that was Taza the Yaqua. So it's just all over the place. That's me.
Yeah, I've been saying the Tazadak. I know that's a word. Tazadak. I don't want to change it. I'm thinking that thou must mean something, but you know what I'm saying. We'll let the shot go ahead, man. You go ahead, Tazar.
Come on.
Keep it rolling. We gonna go with Tazadak. We gonna keep Tazadak intact.
What?
Whatever.
All right, come on. So Tazadak the what?
Come. That's how I would say it for now.
Ashur, Aisha, wa the mawa, or wa damwa, Maya the Maya dak, BLACKWATCH, verse 21. Wa ata, is that a ba or a
Kaya.
Kaya, ha zaharakwa, taza the yak, yeah, la ba lataya, ba la
Separated.
La ba latia.
That's what I would say. I ain't with that thigh shit. I mean, you know, thigh in the middle.
Yeah.
Man. That thigh is connected. You better get them dots together, man. The dot, that's lafia to me. It's a lot.
Keep them thighs together. All right.
Yeah. Keep them thighs together.
You know what I mean?
That's a literary. That's a grammatical rule right there. Keep them thighs together.
Yeah.
Take it how you want. Learn your Hebrew alphabet.
All right. Khata'a. I never
where
seen
we
that.
At? Where we at?
In the middle of 21. La Balathia Khata'a. I've never seen that.
That's all you can do. That'll be odd.
Yeah. Khata'a. Taza the yak. Wa hawa'a la'a. Khata'a. Khayawa. Ha. Oh, it's like ya khaya. Kaya. Na zahar. That's Katza's son. Zahar.
That's my son.
Oh yeah. That. Yeah. Oh yeah.
It means bright. Is you sure that's what's nah at the beginning?
Yeah, nah.
Nah.
That's a
Nah Zahar.
Yeah, that's a pronoun. That's a what's the freaking word?
I don't think that's.
Yeah, nah. Preposition. It's a preposition word.
Okay. Nazahar.
Nazahar. All right. Nazahar wa ata ath na pashak ha tazalah. Verse 22. Wa dahawa. It's like wa dahaya ayliya alya sham yad Yahweh waya amar alya Kwawam Taza'a all Ha Bakwat I Washam Adabar Awaka what is that? What you see like a flag behind the qua? That's a what?
On the beginning of 23 is
Right.
Aquawum.
Okay. All right. Aquawum. Look at how I look on mine. Probably just got cut off or something. Weird. Aquawum. Taza'a. All. I. Wahana. Sham. Kabawad. It's like Kabawad. Yahweh. Imad. Kabawad. Ashar. Ra'ayat. Al. Nahar. Kabar. It's like Paul. I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't either, but that's what I was thinking too. You know, just because when you don't know, I could do what I want to. I was apologizing.
Yeah, I would say
apple.
Apala. I'll Panya. Verse 24. Wa taba'a baya rawah. Rawah. So like wa ta'imad naya.
That's correct.
Okay. Wa ta'imad naya. Ragoya. Waya debar. Atya. Waya amar. Oya. Ba'a. Sagara. Tawak. Bayatak. Verse 25. Wa ata. Bun. Ahmad. It's like Adam. Hana. Na Tanawa. Auyaka. Nathaniel. Auyaka. Aibawakyam. Wa asar wak. Wa asarwak.
No.
Wa asarak.
Sarawak.
Wa asarawak.
That's how.
Baham. Wala'a. Ta taza'a. Ba tawakam.
That's it.
Okay. The book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, verse 19, in the Basset tongue.
So, real quick, that na at the beginning, if I may.
You always giving extra. We don't need it in the beginning. We talking about the anyway.
No, you did ask the na about the na.
We didn't get the thug.
I can't find.
Yeah, ain't no thing in the thug.
Ain't no thug.
No thugs. Thugs is that they out of the.
I mean, I'm gonna find. I'm sure it's something up, you know. But right now, what I have is the na.
Nazahar.
Oh, okay, come. What is that?
Okay, the na.
Two.
It will make it like saying we.
It's not a preposition.
Or our.
It's like
Not a preposition?
Okay, so it'd be like
it would make it future tense.
okay, so I think that would be like in that scripture. I think the word was like either brightness or it has to be brightness or like righteousness or something like that. Something like on the line.
That's if the word don't already have a na at the beginning. I mean, if you add
Right.
a na at the beginning. So,
Right, and if the word was the Zahar, which Zahar, if I remember, Zahara was like bright. You know what I'm saying? Like light, that's what it was. It was like bright or something like that. Like brightness or
What was that? It was 20?
That's where it comes from.
21. Nazahar, yeah, 21.
So it would be like our. Now Zahar would be, I think Zahar is the root word. It's Zahar, and then Zahara is the female, the feminine of it. What it is.
okay, so like the na at the beginning, like okay, if you had shamar, you put na at the beginning of shamar, it means will. Like I will do this. I will watch. Shamar is watch, and then if I put na at the beginning of it, it means will watch, which makes it future tense.
Okay. Makes it future tense.
That's if it doesn't already have, you know what I mean, like a nah at the beginning.
I got you. I'm following.
Yeah, now Zahar. Zahar is to admonish, to warn, to teach, to shine, send out
Shine.
light.
That's what it was.
Be light, be shining.
So it would be will shine.
Yeah. So it was saying if you warn them, or so like nevertheless, if you warn the righteous man that the righteous sin not, and he didn't. I think it's if you warn him, but I can't say that. We'll just read it in English. Okay.
Y'all can learn Hebrew in your own time.
Yeah, come.
No, you can't, nigga. That's what this is for. Come to learn it right now. Trying to run from it. Nope.
No, I was saying, we was gonna get to it. In 21.
There you go.
All right, come. The book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, verse 19. Yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his sin, his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity. But thou hast delivered thy soul. Again, when a righteous man doth turn from his righteousness and commit iniquity, and I lay a stumbling block before him, he shall die. Because thou hast not given him warning, he shall die in his sin, and his righteousness which he have done shall not be remembered.
This is a good precept right here for y'all gonna get a ton of questions about like Satan and about like the things that come before us. Like people think that Satan is separate from the Most High, that he's against the Most High. No, nigga, he's against you. That's what he's against. And you know why he's against you? Because the Lord gave him that job. You know what I mean? And like, this is another one that can go with Chronicles, 2 Chronicles, I think it's like 17 and 18, where it says that, the Lord told Satan to go and do it. And he says, I became a lying spirit in his mouth and stuff like this. Well, like the Most High is saying here, when I lay a stumbling block before him, you know what I'm saying? And he fall, like meaning a brother likes, white women or drugs or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And he puts this in front of him, but you don't warn him. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, we living in America, we living wherever we are. It's a ton of temptation, a ton of stumbling blocks around us all the time. And that's why we out on the streets. That's why we on the YouTube. That's why we try and get, the word out as best, because it's our job as watchmen to warn the people, to admonish them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's our job to make sure that they know, I understand it's right there. She's right there next to you right now. He's right there next to you right now. There it is. You know what I mean? Like, but at the end of the day, our job is to let them know. And if we don't do it, if the Lord puts this stumbling block and they fall and you didn't warn them, but it's different if the Lord put the stumbling block there. They put all the drugs right there in front of them and you told them, but they didn't listen. Right. But if you didn't tell them, like, oh, he gonna do what he gonna do. Right. I ain't say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't want them, then the blood is on your hands, man. Which is why we have the setup we have in the UPK. Listen, you can come right in here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta go and talk to every person I see at the supermarket. You know what I do? You know how I warn them? I'm on a watchtower. On a watchtower, you don't go and talk to every single person. Hey! The army's coming, nigga. Hey! Army coming. Don't do that. Nigga, I'm telling you from the watchtower. Well, what's the watchtower?
The classes we doing stuff like that.
True that.
Or it's at camp.
What's the watchtower?
At camp.
What's the watchtower?
Oh, I teaching like
the podium.
The podium.
Come.
Watchtower, nigga. Hey! Y'all know Third World War is coming. Y'all know that, right? Coming, goddamn. With the watchtower, I can't talk to everybody. Go to the table. Go talk to me. That's the table. What I'm gonna do is tell you from this watchtower over here and tell you exactly what it is, and that's that's what our job is, like to warn the people, let them know what the Most High is saying. The same thing Noah did. Noah didn't go to every single person. Right. You know what I'm saying? He said it from what I'm saying. So it's like that. So if you don't tell them, you know what I'm saying, they've never come by one of our camps before and it happened, you know what I'm saying? It's not, that's not going to be on you. But you know what I'm saying? If you don't go to camp, if you don't go get up on that podium, if you don't teach the class, if you don't whatever, then you know what I'm saying? It's brothers and sisters that could have heard.
Right.
It might have been walking by that day. It could have came by the class and hit that goddamn doorbell. You know what I'm saying? It could have because you were here. You know what I mean? So that's that. All right, go ahead.
He shall die in his sin, and his righteousness which he have done shall not be remembered. But his blood will I require at thine hand.
A ton of good brothers, man. Out here with tassels on their t-shirts and socks. You know what I'm saying? Doing good things for brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? Like they can come into the truth. And that's why we on the streets. That's why Commander General YAHANNA has been saying it for years. For 10 years. All camps are ordered to come together. Probably longer than that. You know what I'm saying? They ordered to come together. And for this reason, man. Like, you know what? The righteousness that you do should not be forgotten. The love that you have for brothers and sisters shouldn't be swept under a rug, man. But you got to come into the truth. You're going to have to change your life. You're going to have to. You know what I mean? Like that's just what it is. So it's our job to go out here and warn them so that they have the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? They have the opportunity to get this crown. They have an opportunity to change their life, and for their righteousness, the little righteousness that we do on this earth will not be forgotten. Keep going.
Nevertheless, if thou warn the righteous man that the righteous sin not, and he doth not sin, he shall surely live, because he said unto me, because he is warned. Also, thou hast delivered thy soul.
Also, thou hast delivered your own soul. You saved yourself. Not only did you save that brother, you saved yourself. Because guess what? If you don't go warn him, so what? You know the truth. So what? You stop eating pork. You didn't go and tell this brother. You didn't warn her. You didn't. Please. You know how you saved yourself.
It's like if I may, and that's a cold cut to them. You know, I learned on my own Christian. You know what I'm saying?
They disgust me. Because first of all, you can't do that. That is the most ignorant thing I've ever heard in my life. Like, how the hell do you learn? Man, people get me worked up. I had to let somebody know last week. You know what I'm saying? Tried to get out of pocket. I ain't tell y'all. I'll tell y'all at the class. But goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I learned on my own. I was like, who taught you? You know what I'm saying? Nobody taught. Nigga, how? How do you know anything? How have you learned anything on anything? If God himself did not come down, send an angel to come and teach you, somebody on this earth did it.
Right.
I don't care. If you don't understand that, you are the dumbest person to me ever. There's anybody who says that shit, yeah, I'm woke, I'm this and that, I'm tapped in. Nigga, shut your dumb ass up. Please shut up. Because you sound like a child. You know what I'm saying? Like you sound like an insane person. I was trying to think of the other words.
Psycho.
Yeah, that's a good one too. That wasn't it. I was trying to be politically correct as I could. But yeah, a mental patient.
That's definitely.
Definitely help me, dog. You sound like a mental patient. Like there's something wrong with you. Mm-hmm. You learned on your own? How? Where? Learned on your own. Go ahead. What was you saying?
That's it. That's all I was saying. Like them, they the worst. I learned on my own. Like who, you know what I'm saying? Like everything you saying, like, and then they don't go and teach nobody else. Like, they just whatever, yeah, right. Whatever they whatever they learn, they ain't trying to teach nobody else.
Right.
It's just I learned on my own doctrine.
And even worse, you learned on your own doctrine, and then you go and try to teach somebody else. That's even worse. You're even worse. Shut up. Please shut up, man. You learned who nobody taught you. Okay, why don't you just sit there and just be to yourself? Don't teach nobody else that nonsense.
That's like, my bad if I could. That's like you trying to go to school and you like, you know what? I don't need a teacher. I'm gonna just pass this test all on my own.
I'm gonna teach geometry and trigonometry on my own.
Right.
And I learned this. I just soaked this up out the earth because I'm in my God body.
Right.
Shut the hell. I never heard that of God body. You don't shut up. Oh man, I was
Celestial and
esoteric and hermetic and what the hell
God.
else? They got a whole bunch of
the stars aligning right now.
Oh, shut the hell up! Talking to me, I can't take it. I'd be so disgusted.
Oh my
man.
God.
Killing me, though. Yeah, y'all don't get these. I can't wait, man. I'm telling you, man. Like I'm gonna divvy it down. Be like, yo, you take 4 hours out the day. You take 4 hours. Just take this out because this is ridiculous. The stuff you got to deal with, it ain't no joke. And you got to be cool and calm and professional. And bro, I'm so lucky. Sometimes I lose it. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I am not gonna hold you. I done cussed a few people out. If you don't get the hell off my phone, I can call you a dumbass. You know what I'm saying? You called me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not asking you no questions. I don't want to know what you think about it. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? And somebody cussed me out the other week, man. Sister cussed me out. You hear me? Like she cussed my ass out. You showing your hold up, bitch. You called me? Well, I had to get in her ass. All right, thank you. I'm spending and wasting my damn time on the phone with you, and you gonna get out of pocket? Oh, I had to get into it. I gave it to a blood draw, like how we do, because you know what? You continue learning on your own. Whatever I taught her, whatever she got from talking to me, that's why she kept calling for a while until shit got real. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna go on the rest of her life and be like, yeah, I soaked that up in my wonderful self, in my God body, and tapped in spiritually and esoterically and astrophysically and what the hell ever. Sit your Erica Badu ass down somewhere.
Your chakra is just
all that. Come on, Doc. Y'all know the chakra. I had to ask what that was. What the hell is that? What is it? I've heard it. I don't know what it is. Okay.
I thought it was for Naruto only. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought it was an anime thing.
No, bro.
And then it turns out
they are anime things. Niggas is anime, dog. They are cartoons out here. They are the goddamn characters. You know what I'm saying? And they need to get in here and learn. They need to come, you know what I'm saying, and get this truth, you know what I'm saying, get taught, you know what I'm saying, by somebody who really and actually loves them and is a watchman over them. Just like the Most High gave us to do, but they don't want that. They'll do it for a second. They'll call you. Mm-hmm. Now, they will call you. Mm-hmm. How many people have you called since you've been in the truth? How many psychics have you went to? How many spiritual
guru or something?
Yeah. What's the one you used to deal with?
Santeros.
The Santeros. How many have you gone to? How many have you seen since you've been in the truth?
None.
Do you know why?
I call you.
Well, Most High in Christ. But I'm saying there's a reason why you call me though. Why do you call me?
Because first of all,
my chakra is on point, ain't it?
Huh? The Santeros would be the ones who tell me, oh, your chakras are not aligned. And
I don't even know what that is. I did ask, but I obviously wasn't listening. What is the chakra?
It's like energy or
something. My energy.
Made up thing.
Flow.
And they put in each stone, depending on the stone or the color, represents a certain chakra. And you have to keep it around you. So
how do we know if we got the right chakra or the same chakra or whatever? How do you know that?
Or spiritual healers.
You want to know this? Here's the truth. Here it is. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, my sheep hear my voice is how Yahawashi said it, right? Our chakras are aligned. Like, my chakra is with Yahawashi. When I heard the truth, when I learned and I heard what the Most High said, and I heard what Yahawashi said, I heard what Moses said, I heard our chakras. Well, where's that stone? Well, we need that stone, nigga. That's where it was. And so I didn't need to call nobody else. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it happened. Like, I could if I wanted to right now. There's this one on the radio. They call it a reverend. Y'all heard of that? Okay, so it's this broad on the radio. If y'all, I know y'all got good iPhones and whatnot. Y'all just listen to it. But I gotta listen to the radio.
Airway.
Yeah. So her name is the Reverend, right? And they's like, she doesn't even, you don't have to pay. It ain't like Miss Cleo, like 99 cents a minute or something like that. Nothing like that. She takes donations only. And she's going to tell you who you should be around. She's going to tell you things about your personal past and your future. And don't get me wrong. Nigga, I've been in truth. I've been in the truth for a long time. I was like, ooh. I want to see. I always have. I've always been curious like that. Like somebody that can tell you the future. Tell me about my energy and my chakra and this and that. Who should I marry? Ooh, sounds good. Tell me right now. You understand? But because I'm in the truth and I've already gotten that, you know what I'm saying? Like to me, really just hearing the Reverend would be like, it is twofold. It would either be to disprove her,
Right.
or to prove even more so that the truth is the truth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, bitch, you don't know me. You just saying, like, you can say that about anybody type. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like your energies and the reason why we don't call them and the reason why they call us is because of our energy. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't call other fake Israelite groups or the Reverend or psychics or anything else because I've gotten the answers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I didn't have the answer, then I would still be confused. I would still be searching. I would still be this and that and the third. And I'd be calling.
Right.
But even though I think it would be funny and I think it would be I don't do it. Just because I don't even want, you know what I'm saying? Like,
if I could, that's kind of like the DNA thing. Like, testing and stuff. It's like you don't need it, but it'll give you that thought of that it's interesting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like this is bullshit.
Yeah.
Like when they coming back and tell me that I'm part
iguana.
Yeah.
they done tested an iguana and said it is Asian.
Come on, man.
Yeah, and they tested it in 3 different labs and had 3 different identities.
It's ridiculous, all right? And it's something that we already know being in the truth. Right. And so now there are people in their energy state and whatever else, and they will call me and be like, I just wanted to get your perspective from a biblical. Why?
Right.
Why don't you just roll with whatever the hell it is you've been rolling with? You want to know why? Because nigga, that shit is nonsense and you know it.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? You cannot absorb and take energy from God and learn it on your own. You need me. You need to call me. But when I tell you the truth, you probably ain't gonna like it. You ain't want to hear that. So cool. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. But we out here anyway. We're gonna warn you. We're gonna let you know. You probably ain't gonna like it. You probably cannot take I.S.U.P.K. You probably cannot take. He would probably piss you off and offend the hell out of you. Not on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Not at all. Like his whole purpose is just to be a brother to you. But to you, he'll take it as something offensive. You'll take it as something hateful or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I understand. Our chakras don't align. Just ain't it. You can call it what you want to call it. You know what we call it? What we call it?
In the spirit.
Yeah, we are not on the level. You know what I'm saying? We are not in the same spirit. Your spirit is something else. Your spirit is about you. Your spirit is about money or about getting high or about, I don't know, some materialistic nonsense. I don't know. But it has nothing to do with Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians as a whole. It's not, we don't have the same spirit. Right. Brothers and sisters in here, that's the one thing that I do know about them, that they are about each other. They are not about themselves. They're not selfish people. They can't be. You can't be a selfish person and be willing to give your life like our King YAHANNA did. There's no way. You can't be that. People who are selfish, they are against Christ. Right. They hated Christ. Christ was a devil to them. You know what I'm saying?
Heathen.
The
Christians, what the Christians would call it.
You know what I mean? Like he wasn't on the same level as them. So that's it, man. The Santeros, the Egyptologists, the reverends, the who the hell ever, the psychics, you know what I'm saying? They got their own energy. They got their own vibe. They got their own chakra. We are not on the same thing, man. The brothers and sisters that, you know, are on the same thing, they're going to hear you and you're going to save their life and your own at the same time by doing it. You know what I'm saying? Those that don't, you are not required. You know what I'm saying? You are not required to convince them. You're not required to convince you that you're an Israelite, that you should stop getting high, that you should leave these other religions and these other philosophies alone. It's not required for me to convince you. It's only required that I what?
Watch over you.
Not quite. Warn you. It's only required that I warn you. That's it. If I warn you and I let you know, job done. It's over with. You ain't gotta believe me. You do not have to listen. I'll get your ass right on up off this phone.
Right.
Get you right on up out of here, no problem. You know what I'm saying? Stop wasting my time. Somebody needs this time, and somebody I can save their life while I'm messing with your stupid ass who wants to die. Right. This is ridiculous. Why would I? You know what I mean? Please, I warn them. Cool. Now, if they listen, you got a responsibility now. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, we move. Salah. Y'all know we're gonna be here till 3 o'clock. Go ahead.
Come. And the hand of the Most High was there upon me, and he said unto me, Arise, go forth into the plain.
Ezekiel is a cold ass book. Well, we shouldn't have came here. We should have went somewhere else. It's a long one too. Keep going.
Come. And behold, the glory of the Most High stood there. That's good for me. So like, arise, go forth into the plain, and I will there talk with thee. Then I arose and went forth into the plain, and behold, the glory of the Most High stood there, as the glory which I saw by the river of Chebar. And I fell on my face. Then the Spirit entered into me, and set me upon my feet, and spake with me, and said unto me, Go shut thyself within thine house.
Okay. Damn. Okay. It's gonna be a lot of breaking down. Okay. So anybody want to go with this one? You understand what you just read there?
Right.
Brother, go ahead. What verse you at?
Verse 24. Verse 24. Then the Spirit entered into me.
Before that.
Oh, it's like then I arose. It's verse 23. Then I arose and went forth into the plain, and behold, the glory of the Most High stood there.
Right. So basically, before that, the Most High, this brother hears from an angel. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is where you need to go. You should go there. A lot of this is how you can understand it in everyday terms, right? People say it all the time. Something told me to go and do this. Something told me to go and do that, right? Sometimes that's the spirit of the Most High. Sometimes it's the spirit of Satan. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you can, what does the scripture say? Discern the spirits. Is that how it says? Discern. Okay. If you can discern the spirits, whether it be of the Most High or whether it not be, you will know. Like, okay, for whatever reason, I don't even know why I want to go. I don't know why I want to do this today. You know what I'm saying? Today, I just feel like going here and doing this. And a lot of times you'll see it like, damn, I read right in time. I was here. You know what I'm saying? I was there. I did this. Whatever that. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's because you're in tune with your chakra. Hate saying it, you know what I mean? But just to help people understand, right? It's your spirit. It's a spirit. Like, it's not chakra, but it's like, it's the spirit of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Once you start understanding, once you come into the truth, once you put away all of your, disgustingness and whatever, you know what I'm saying? You'll start being able to discern the spirits. You'll be able to see, like, okay, this is of the Most High. So the brother says something in him basically is telling him to go into the plane. And there I'll talk to you. You know what I'm saying? There I'm going to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? Not here at the house with your mother, not here with your wife or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, go out here, man. listen, baby, I gotta go. Okay? I don't know. No, I don't want you to go. Shut the fuck up. I'll be back. I got something to do. What you gotta do? Where are you going? What's up? Shut the hell up. Got something to do. Don't worry about it. Listen, at the end of the day, what my spirit is telling me to do, I go and do it. I don't care what the hell it is. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it might be over here with some other. Just tell it. This is what it is for whatever reason. But this brother is like, no, his spirit is telling him he needs to go here. Be in the plane, the Lord gonna deal with him. So he gets up. There's something in him that makes him get the hell up, and I'm gone. He gets there, and this is where we at right now.
Then I arose and went forth into the plain, and behold, the glory of the Most High stood there.
Break it down. Can't even imagine, huh?
Yeah.
If I may, sir, like you were saying, his spirit, like this, when he got there, he felt like this was the, you know what I mean? Like his spirit made him feel like, you know, like this is where I'm supposed to be.
Why? I don't do that in other words, like how you said it, like what I was saying was explaining it on just a level of what everybody deals with, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like every single day, you know what I'm saying? Something will tell me to go here. It's like, for whatever reason, I don't know why, you know what I'm saying? It's not wrong, it's not right. It's just something told me to go here. You know what I'm saying? Something told me to do this.
That feeling that he got was like, it like basically came out, you know what I'm saying? Or how can I put it? Like when he got to where he was going, the feeling that he had, that spirit that moved him, made him realize that the Most High was real.
How? Y'all both, okay, y'all keep saying that. Right. Now, how?
Because he saw something.
Right.
He saw show.
What? Read it.
Then I arose and went forth into the plain, and behold, the glory of the Most High stood there. It's like, sir, is this saying that the Most High was standing there, or
No.
angel?
Not necessarily. I don't know what was there. Right. But what I do know is that whatever it was that he saw, let him know, like, goddamn, this is the hell is that? And it's not, like I'm saying, it's not nothing that you could mistake.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like that. It's a beautiful sunset. Yes, it's wonderful. This is something you see every day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is something that you don't normally see. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the glory of the Lord. Like, it could be a sunset, but it was like damn diamonds shimmering in the sunset, like, or something. I don't know. It could have been
two suns or something.
I don't know, something. Like, to where I know, like, how in the world, nigga, ain't nobody else even here to see this, nigga? Just nobody else see this shit?
Mm-hmm.
I see it. I'm looking at it right now. If you would have had an iPhone,
all over this
nigga was live, right? Yo, this is the glory of the Lord I'm seeing right here, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like that, something that let him know for sure that this is not in my head. This is not my imagination. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it was that told me to come here, that was in my head. That was a natural, everyday thing that we deal with. But now I get here and it confirms that this wasn't no just thought in my head type. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So he gets there. The glory of the Lord is there. Go ahead.
Come. As the glory which I saw by the river of Chabar.
Right. That's how he knew he wasn't hearing things at the river the first time. Go ahead.
Come. And I fell on my face. Then the Spirit entered into me and set me upon my feet and spake with me.
Right. Like, okay, again, like.
So, like, you know what I'm saying? Now he getting it, like the the spirit, the feeling he getting now is making him, stand up and, like it's basically like the vibe you get, like, okay, now I'm time, like just like how he was led there. Now it's telling him to get up off his face.
Okay, think about where it was before when he was at the river Chabar. What happened? What happened at the river to the field? Without y'all, you don't remember what happened there?
He was told to go somewhere else, right?
That's the biggest thing that happened there.
With the angel seeing the creature leaving. Yeah.
God damn, I'm seeing an angel wheel inside of another wheel. Goddamn, what the hell is this? You know what I'm saying? And niggas got scared. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why you fall on your face. Why do you fall on your face? Nigga, I'm showing you like, I ain't shit. Like, I'm under you. Whatever you say, that's what the hell I'm gonna do. That's me falling on my face, right? Well, the same thing that he saw at the river, he saw it in the plane, the same way. And he was back to that, like, okay, no matter, you know what I mean? Whatever you say, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? So now the spirit comes into him. Meaning what? The spirit comes into him is like, I get my fight back. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, okay, what the hell? All right, cool. I'm a soldier. You know what I'm saying? Like, like a soldier, he's under the general. He's under men that's above him and more powerful than him and an entity that's better. But I'm a soldier. What do you need me to do? Like, now it's not like a little bitch scared. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get my spirit and I'm ready to go. Where do I need to go? What do I need to do? You know what I'm saying? So now his spirit come in him. He get back on his feet. Like, I'm magic. You understand? I'm ready to rock. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Come. And let me read from here. And spake with me and said unto me, Go, shut thyself within thine house. But thou, O son of man, behold, they shall put hands upon thee, and shall bind thee with them, and thou shalt not go out among them.
So these niggas is going to lock you up. They are going to hate you. They are going to attack you. They are going to assault you, put bans on you. They're going to lock you up for you being a watchman over them. So you telling them and warning them what I told you to warn them. Now put your boots on. Gird up your loins. You know what I'm saying? Get ready for this. Say you're going to do anything. All right, soldier. Let's go. You ready? This is what they finna do.
It was a song. It said, it's like, you say you a soldier. Well, where you at? We ready for war? Something like that. You remember? It was a song. It's like, you say you a soldier. But we you know what I'm saying?
We under attack. That's dead prayer.
Yeah.
Oh man. Hold up. I don't know if that's what you talking about. Niggas don't listen to dead prayer.
That's the song. That's what.
Yeah.
We under attack. Something where you at? Something like that.
I think that's hell yeah. I think it's hell yeah. Okay, yeah, that's true. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody that claimed they're soldier, basically in that song, they were saying like these gang members and this and that and the third, they fake. You know what I'm saying? Like when it really comes down to it, like real niggas, they gonna go through whatever they got to go through. You know what I mean? Like prisoners of war going through torture. You know what I'm saying? Not to give up, national secrets and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like if you a real soldier, those are the things that you're going to do. You know what I mean? And so everybody ain't built for this. I already know it. You know what I mean? I was conceived for this. You know what I mean? From day one. I'm like, I don't know, man. This is just what I love. It's my pleasure. So
starting at 26.
Okay.
Payak, Wa Amartha, Wa Martha.
Okay, man. I don't know why y'all want to do that, man. What
Well,
is thought?
The thought at the end?
Yeah. Ask me at the end. There ain't no thought nowhere else in the word.
No.
Yes, that one. What does it mean? If you can't tell me what it means, like that's what I'm saying. Like for you to put that by itself.
Oh, the thought at the end is
You did say
there.
past. No, you said
that's a
future tense or something.
at the
Yeah,
end.
I'm gonna start looking at your notes. I'm gonna see what you're talking about. Where is that?
It ain't no thought. This is at the beginning.
Right,
Yeah, it's at the beginning.
right. Thought at the end.
But I'm looking at one right here.
Where? No, I'm saying it don't mean nothing at the end.
Oh, okay.
It's
right.
at the end,
Right.
but it don't mean nothing.
Okay.
So then I wouldn't put "tha" by itself
Okay.
like that. Like I wouldn't say
Well, if I make
Amartha.
Amar is a word, right?
Yeah.
Wa Amar,
Yeah.
and then the tha's there. So I have to.
No, you don't have
Okay,
to.
I don't have to
There
call
is
it
no "tha." What is the "tha"?
Why?
Why can't it be
Amar.
another word that has the
Okay.
same letters
Come
as
on.
Amar,
Come on.
but it's got a "tha"? I'm a rock.
Wa Amar. Wa Amar.
I'm a rock.
I'm a rock.
Come.
Wa-
That's how I would say it. Now I don't know
I'm
what
a
the
rock.
word is. I'm just telling you, just from
Come.
experience and reading it. This is usually how it goes. So the dots is important so that now I can get on the level 2. I need to get there.
Come.
But I believe it's Amarata. If I'm not like, I don't think there's no thought at the end of the word that means anything by itself. So just putting it together, it would be with the ra and tha together.
Right. I know if
Martha.
you do, I just was reading, if you put the tha at the end and the na at the beginning, it means something, but come.
Yeah, it was the na at the beginning
Right.
was future tense, is what
Right.
you were saying.
Right.
Like it will do something.
Right.
I don't know nothing about no tha at the end.
Come.
You said somewhere about in the middle, but you never got that.
Right.
Got
Come.
Keep thighs together.
it. Yeah, please keep them together, man. Put it with something. Touch it to something.
Ain't no room to the thighs, man.
The thighs should never be alone.
Allah Yaham
Thighs need love.
Right.
Kaha
All thighs.
I'm
Amar
done, man. I'm done, bro. I'm done. Thighs do need love.
Adanaya.
I don't even know. Yeah, that sounds right. Where we at, man? I'm
Middle of
still
27.
on this thigh. 27. We riding with you. All right, go ahead.
Yahayawa Ha Shemai Ya Shemai.
No, it's Hashemayah.
No, it didn't say Ha Shemai Ya Shemai
No, Shemai.
Shemai. Come. Ha Shemai Ya Shemai Wa Ha Kadakla Wa Ha Kadala Ya Kadala Kaya Bayah Maraya Hama chapter 5 verse 1 Atha. What the? It's supposed to be a wa.
Wa'ata.
Wa Atha. Damn app. Chapter 5.
Chapter 4, verse 1.
Chapter 4, verse 1. Wa Atha Khan.
It's a book.
Okay. Bun Adam Quaha. No. Quaka Laka, Labana, Wana, Taha, Ara, no, Slakia, Wata, La, Panayaka, La, Panyaka, Wa, Ka, Kwawath, Io, Yaha, I, Yara, Ah, Ya,
I think that word is Isla Yah.
I, so like you mean Ilaya? Okay, come. Ilaya, Yara, Ah, Ya, Rawa, Slaki, Ya, Rawa, Shawalma, Slaki, Yara, Wa, Shalom, Wa, Taha, Ilaya, Ma, Tazawar, Wa, Banayaf, Il, Yaha, the Yak, it's like the Yakwa, Wa, Shapak, no, okay. Wa, Pakat, Wa, Pakat, Il, Yaha, Ma, Sala, Laha, Wana, it's like it. Wana, Taha,
Thighs, boy.
Aliyaha,
They stick together. You might have to get two thighs together or one at the end, just one by itself. Thigh, give me that thigh. This is one thigh.
Ma, Ka, Nawath, Wa, Shayam, Aliyaha, Karayam, Sa, Kayak, Sa, Kayaka.
Those are bars.
Oh, select it. Bayak, select it. Ba, Yaba. Wa, Atha, Kwaka, Laka, Ma, Kabath, Ba, select it. Bara Wall, select it. Bara Wala.
This is
Oh, okay, come.
Well, I be thinking my eyes is bad until you start reading.
These little.
Like all throughout the week, I be like, man, I think I might need to get glasses. Well, I'm for real. I always do it. Like I be like, man, something's wrong with my eyes. They ain't working like they used to work. Man, listen, Most High in Christ. I'm still okay.
Strong, sir.
I'm still okay. I ain't strong. I'm okay though. I'm all right.
Bara Zol, Wana Awa Kwayara, Bara Zol, what's that?
Barzal.
Barazol.
It's a brother in the school named Barzal.
Oh, is that a za?
Yes, it's a.
So it's
The Ba and the Ra together, and the Za and the La together.
Barzol, Bayanaka, Wabayan, Ha'ayira, Waha Kaya Nata, Ath Panayak, Panyaka, All Yaha, Waha Yah,
Wa hayata.
it's like, sir,
Wa
What?
Yeah, separated is easier to see.
Come. Wa hayata. Come. Ba mataza war. Wa taza war. Oh no. Wa taza war. Wa
Keep them thighs together.
wa taza roth. Al Yaha.
I think that's I.S.U.P.K.
Aliyah.
I think. I'm pretty sure.
Ayla
I'm pretty sure.
A what?
No, that's I was the. No, I'm just playing that. I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
I would die a watch.
A what?
Mm-hmm.
Haya. Laba ya. Yasher Allah.
See what I'm saying like that? Bayat? What's Bayat?
Is that the crib, right? House.
Is that it? I think Bayat is like children or daughter. It's like daughters.
Yeah.
Right? Like children, or it can be children too. That's how they do it sometimes. Like sometimes I've seen it where it's like children, but in the children or for the children is what that's saying. Or for the daughters.
But yeah.
Mm.
Damn,
That was the end of verse 3.
There ain't no bayatas though. You feel me? But yeah, that thigh goes in there.
Oh, see that by kind
It said that it's right at the end of 3 somewhere. Ezekiel 4 and 3.
right. It's the second last word, 3 and 3. But I don't see where it says daughter anywhere or children.
Was it house? Okay, house too.
So yeah, it looked like it might. No, that's in verse 4.
Banyat. How do you say daughter? Banyat.
The word we read was what?
It's Banyat.
Daughter.
Or is it Banyat?
Oh,
yeah, it's Banyat. It's house too. That's where you get the ba from.
Yeah, that's house in this one. La Bayat. To the house. Take to the house.
Does Bayat also mean daughter though? I'm pretty sure it does.
I know Bach does.
That's
Ba.
Ba. Yeah,
That's what it is. Salaki. Bayat this house. Ba. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Ba. Ba. Okay. Salaki. Ba this daughter.
Right.
Get that. Right. Bayat this house. Khan. That's what, yeah. Damn, I couldn't think of nobody. That's what I was trying to think. I was like, it's like sisters. They always put that like Bayat something, but I was thinking Bayat. Not it's Ba.
Shara Ba.
Yeah. And then they would do like Bath Banyamyan or Bath, you know what I'm saying? Like that's okay. I was getting confused. So like Bayat this house. All right, so that's how you like again. Okay, in the house. What is that? Or for the house?
To the house. Well,
to the house.
That's
the law.
Yeah, the law. Like it's like yeah. So okay, so like
to the house.
Ezekiel chapter 4 and verse 4. Wa ata shakaka.
Sabbath.
Selection. Oh, that's okay. Shabbat. Shab.
No. The ba is at the end.
Oh, okay. There's two different. Okay. Shaka. No. Kaba. Ayo. Taza. The ka. Is that a ka or not?
It's definitely a car.
Okay.
I'll Taza the car.
I don't want to say Taza.
Tazad. Tazadka.
My friend.
Tazadka.
You may have a point, my friend.
Come on, man.
Okay, come on. Tazadka. Ha. Shama'alya. Wa. Shamath. Ath. I won. Select it. Ka. Select it. Kayath.
That's a ba.
Yasha Allah.
That's a ba.
Come. But Yasha'Allah, Al-Yawa, Mapar. Come. Ma Sapar, Ha Yam, Ashar, Tha Shakab, Tha Shakaba, Al-Yawa, Tha Sha'a, Af, I1, it's like I1 where you at?
Stand down now.
Wa Anya Na Thaya Lakha Af Shanya I wanama it's like it. Lama Mapar. Sir. Oh, come. Lama Sapar Yam Shawa Lasha Shalash Ma Awaf Wa Tasha'ayam Yawam Wa Nash Ata Wa Nash Ath Wa Na Sha'ath. Sha'atha.
I don't know which one of them, but I mean, like, you know.
Come. I won Ba Yath Yasha'Allah. That's it.
Same crazy.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, verse 26 in the English. And I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb, and shalt not be to them a reprover. For they are a rebellious house. But when I speak with thee, I will open thy mouth, and thou shalt say unto them, Thus saith the Most High Power.
Started it over.
No, it's still going.
Okay. Right now? Okay. Everything all right? Okay.
He that heareth, let him hear, and he that forbeareth, let him forbear, for they are a rebellious house. Thou also, son of man, take thee a tile, and lay it before thee, and portray upon it the city, even Jerusalem, and lay siege against it, and build a fort against it, and cast a mount against it. Set the camp also against it, and set battering rams against it round about. Moreover, take thou unto thee an iron pan, and set it for a wall of iron between thee and the city.
Man, this joint, it remind me of, like, you know, like them old shows we used to watch as a kid, you know what I'm saying? You would portray, you know what I'm saying, with your clay or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, well, the Lord is giving a prophecy unto Ezekiel about what's going to happen to our people, unto Jerusalem, unto the children of Israel, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. There's something that's going to happen unto them. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord has him playing it out in a little small miniature version. And you know what I'm saying? What's heavy is what's going to happen to Ezekiel. Like, he's going to realize and find out how real it is. You know what I mean? Which is, it's something, man. Like, it's like the burden of being a prophet, or the burden of being in, you know, in a position of authority, a position of knowledge and understanding and all of that. Like, you know, nobody, especially if it hasn't happened yet, especially if it doesn't happen immediately, nobody believes you. You know what I'm saying? And this brother has been giving it so tough and so deep how the Lord is explaining it to him. Like, He knows it's going to happen. He has seen the glory of the Lord in the plain at the river Shabar. The Lord has got him playing out this whole thing on a little miniature version, you know, set to scale. You know what I'm saying? And meanwhile, our people, hard-headed and stiff-necked as they can be, they are not going to listen, and you know it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, it reminds me right now of, you know, the brother talking about, you know, the year 2000, you know what I'm saying? Christ is returning. Like, something to him made him think and feel like that is absolutely what's going to happen. Mm-hmm. Absolutely, this is going to happen. So much so, he had to say it. He had to say it. You know what I'm saying? To warn, because we are set watchmen over Israel, man. You know what I'm saying? And of course, y'all know the precept. We bring it up all the time about who was it? I don't know. Jonah. I believe Jonah's correct. You know what I'm saying? Jonah, he was told to go and tell Nineveh that. He was scared to tell him. You know what I'm saying? Then, you know, the hand of the Lord was so strong upon him, he had to go and tell him. Mm-hmm. He'd go and tell him. And then the Lord repent of the evil and like, okay, I'm going to give y'all a little bit more time. Like, all right. Yeah. Well, it's the burden of doing our job. You know what I'm saying? It's being the watchman over Israel, man. You ought to be thankful, man. If you really love Black Hispanics and Native Indians, you should be thankful if the Lord doesn't do it. What you saw happening, what you saw, you know what I'm saying? It's right on the, you know, because it means that more of your people having the opportunity, you know, to save their lives. You know what I mean? Like, I know I say it all the time. Like, I pray YAHANNA returns tonight, right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm tired of this. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I would be a street sweeper in the kingdom if I don't live up to nothing else. I don't care. I just don't want crackers to be on top of us anymore. Like, that's just the reality of it for me, you know. But me being a street sweeper still leaves out other brothers and sisters who would have to die in thermonuclear warfare because I'm ready to get gone right now. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's the burden of being, you know, in that position. Like, you got to take it, you know what I'm saying? You got to continue to do this work. You got to continue to warn the Lord's chosen people, you know what I'm saying? Because the Lord might want somebody else, you know what I mean? So, go ahead, keep reading from there.
And set thy face against it, and it shall be besieged, and thou shalt lay siege against it. This shall be a sign to the house of Israel. Lie thou also upon thy left side, and lay the iniquity of the house of Israel upon it, according to the number of the days that thou shalt lie upon it, thou shalt bear their iniquity. For I have laid upon thee the years of their iniquity, according to the number of the days, 390 days. So shalt thou bear the iniquity of the house of Israel.
That's it. So, it's not crazy. All right, I'm gonna ride out the rest of this. Try it. Maybe I can do all three in. You said we was already at 2?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna try and write. I'm gonna read all the way through just to get us up out of here. Where are we starting at?
Chapter 4, verse 6. Sir.
Okay, chapter 4, verse 6. Okay, wa kalayath ath Allah alaha wa shakabath al tazadak Hayamanya Shanyath Wana Sha'ath Ath Iwana Bayath Yahawada Araba'ayim Yawam La Shana Yawam La Shana Na Nathathyawa Laka Wa'al Ma Tazawar Ya Rashalam Thakayan Panyaka Wa Zara'aik Wa Zara'aika. Yes. Kha Shawpa Wana Ba'ath Al-Yaha Wa Hana Natathya Al-Yaka Bawathium, Wala'a Thahapak, Ma Tazadak, Al Tazadak, Aid, Kalawathka, I don't know, Yamaya, Ma Tazawarka, Wa'atha, Kwaka, Laka, Khatayan, Wa Sha'irayam, Wa Pawal, Wa Aidashayam, Wa Aidasham, Wa Aidasham, maybe. Wa Dakhan, Wa Kasamayam, Wa Nathatha, Awatham, Bakoya, Akkad, Wa Aishayath, Awatham, Laka, La Lakam, Ma Sapar, Hayamayam, Ashar, Atha, Shawkab, Al, Tazadka, Shalash, Ma Awath, Wa Tha Sha'ayam, Yawam, Tha Akalnawa, Wa Ma'akolka, Ashar, Tha Akalnawa, Ba Ma Shakwal, no, Ba Ma Shakwal, Aisharyam, Shakwal, Layawam, Ma'aitha, Aitha, Tha Akalnawa, Wamayam, Ba Ma Shawara, Ta Shata, Sha Shayath, Ha Hayawan, it's like Ha Hayan, Ma'aitha, Aitha, Tha Shata, Wa Aigath, Sha'irayam, Tha Akalana, Wa Haya'a, Ba Galalia, it's like it. Ba Galalia, Taza'ath, Ha Adam, Tha Igana, La Yanayam, it's like it. La Yanayaham, Wa Ayamar, Yahweh, Kaka, Ya Akolwa, Ban Ya Yasha'Allah, Ath La Kama, Tama'a, Ba Gawayam, Ashar, Adayakam, Sham, Wa Amar, Adanya, Yahweh, Hana, Na Pashaya, Napasha, La'a, Ma Tama'a, Wa Nabala, Wa Tarapa, La'a, Akalathia, Ma Naya, it's like Ma Na I Warrior, Wa Aid, Aitha, Wala'a, Ba'a, Bapaya, Bashar, Pa Gawal, Waya Amar, Alya, Ra'a, Nathathia, Laka, Ath, Tazapaya Aya, Ha Bakwar, Thakath, Galalia, Ha Adam, Wa Aishai, it's like that. Wa Aishayath, Wa Aishayath, I don't know what that is. Ath, La Kamaka, Al-Yaham, Waya Amar, Al-Ya Ban Adam, Hananya, Shabar, Mata, Lakum, Ba Ya Rawa Shalom, Ba Yarawa Shalom, Wa Akawa, Lakum, Ba Ma Shakwal, Wa Ba Da'aka, Wa Mayam, Ba Ma Shawar, it's like it, Ba Ma Shawara, Ba Ma Shawara. Wa ba shamo ba wa ba shamawan no wa ba shama mowan yashathwa lama ain ya kasara it's like ya kasarwa lakam wa mayam wa na shamwa wa ya up it's like al ayash. Chapter 5 verse 1 wa akayawa wa na it's like wa na makwawa wa na makwawa ba ai wanam wa atha ban adam kha laka karab kada ta'ira ha galabyum tha kwakana laka waha ibarath il ra ashak ra ashka I wa'il zakwanak zakwanka. I think that's Zakwan. Zakwanka.
Zakwan is a name.
Okay, good. Zakwanka. Wala Kwakath. Laka Ma Azanya. Ma Shakwal. Wa Kalakwath. Wa Kalak. Wa Kalak. Wa Kalakath. Wa Kalakwathma. I'm gonna ride with that. I'll put the ma on the end of that jump. Wa Kalakwathma. Shalashyata. He didn't even look up. Shalashyat.
The first time.
Shalashyat.
He's like,
Shalashyat. Shalashyat. That's what it is. I'm telling you.
No,
What it
it's
is.
Shalashyat. Yeah.
I'm telling you, that's what it is. I ain't know if he's gonna look up though. Shalashyat. Ba'awar. Ba'ayar. Bathwaka. Ha'ayar. Ba mala'ath. Yamaya. Ha ma tazawar. Wala kwakath. Ath. Ha shalashyat. Thaka. Ba karab. Sabaya bawathya. Waha shalashyat. Thazara la rawach wa karab arayak akarayaham akaryaham wala kwakath masham ma'ait ba ma sabpar wa tazarath awatham ba kanapayak.
I think that's a Watma. I think that's for real. I think it's a Watma. Yeah, them again.
I would think. I mean, I
think. Hold on.
a wath. What is a wath? A wath.
Oh, and hold on. And them in thy skirts. I don't.
You said them up.
And bind them in thy skirts.
In their
So,
skirts, it would be like in their skirts.
Right.
Wa Tazarath a Wathma. So a wath is skirts.
No, I think it's like
I'm going with a thumbwa. A wathma. I mean, what I said, man, you made me mess it up. I would thumb. I don't know. A wathma. I'm gonna ride with you on that. Ba kana paya. Okay. Ba kana payak. Baka Napayaka. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna separate it. Baka Napayaka. Wa Maham Iwad the Kwak Waha Shalakath Awatham Awathma All the Wak Ha'ash Wa Sharapath Atham Ba'ash Ma Manawa Tha Taza'ah Ash, all called by Yasha'ala, Kaha, Amar, Adaniah, Yahweh, Za'ath, Yara Washalam, Bathwaka, Ha Gayam, Shamathyaha, Wasa Baya Wa Saba Yaba Wathyaha Ara Tazawath Wathamar Ath Ma Shapatya Larashai Mana Ha Goyam Wa'ath Ka Kwawathya Mana Ha Ara Tazawath Ashar Sa Ba Yaba Wathya Kaya Ba Ma Shapatya Ma'atwa Wa Kakwa Ma Kakwathya La'a Halakwa Salakia Baham Lakan Kaha Ashar Adonai Yahweh Ya'ain Ha Manakam Mana Ha Gayam Ashar Saba Yabai Saba Yabawath Yahakam Saba Yaba Sabayab with Yakum. Good night. Saba Yaba Wath Yakum. That's where we at. Ba Kakwawathya. La'a Halakatham Wa'ath Ma Shapatya La'a Aishayathyam. It's like Aisha Yatham Wa Kamash good night. Wa Ka Ma Shapatya Ha Goyam Ashar good. Saba Yaba Wathyakum La'a Aishayatham Lakan Kaha Ashar Adonai Yahweh Hananiah Alyaka Gam Anya Wa Aishayathya Bath will come. It's like it. Batha wa kaka. Alright. Ma shapatyam la'ay yanaya ha goyam wa aisha yanai. How am I not done yet? Wa aisha yathaya baka Ath Ashar La'ah Aishayathya Wa'ath Ashar La'ah Aisha Kamahawa Iwad Ya'ain Kal Tawa Ibathyaka. I knew it had to be, bro. It felt like that had to be it, man. God damn. Sure? Let's ride.
Starting at verse.
Hey, get down.
Verse 6. Verse 6. No, we did that. Before 13, right? No, 4 and 6.
No, we up on the 2 though.
The book of Ezekiel.
Yeah, 4 and 6.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 4, verse 6. And when thou hast accomplished them, lie again on thy right side, and thou shalt bear the iniquity of the house of Judah 40 days.
And thou shalt what?
Thou shalt bear the iniquity of the house of Judah 40 days.
So this little to scale thing that the prophet is doing, that the Most High is leading him to do, is basically like any other prophet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like Yahweh our King, it says in the scripture that it behooved him to be made like unto his brothers. Like, meaning our king don't go through, or, you know what I'm saying, we don't go through anything that our king don't go through. You know what I'm saying? The prophets, the men of the Lord, we right here with you. You know what I'm saying? Unlike your Christian pastors or your Catholic priests, you know what I'm saying, who are way over here. They live over here in another neighborhood. They drive something you ain't never will be able to afford. They go through, the real priests and prophets of the Lord, they go through exactly what you go through. And that's what the Lord is telling Ezekiel right here, to lay on his side. I want you to set this thing up, and I want you to bear the iniquity. I want you to go through, even though this brother is keeping the law, he's doing what the Most High telling him to do. You are going to have to endure the same thing that your people endure. And it's the same thing that happens to us, man. You know what I'm saying? From manager and YAHANNA on down. You know what I'm saying? We right in the hood with you. You know what I'm saying? When we get racially profiled just like you do. We get pulled over. We get sent to jail. We get this and that and the third. We suffer. We scrounge. We scrape just like everybody else. But faggot niggas, you know what I'm saying? Brothers and sisters who are unbrotherly. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want to leave the hood. They want to get away from you as far as they possibly can. They don't want to talk like you no more. They don't want to eat where you eat at. They don't want to do none of that. They want to drive what you can't drive. They want to look down on you because you don't have what the hell they got. You know what I'm saying? Whereas if you really are a man of the Lord, if you really are a priest, you are going to suffer the same thing, even though you ain't no dumbass. You ain't getting high. You are going to suffer the same thing that the Lord's people are suffering, man, so that you can be a righteous mediator, high priest, your brother that can, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to tell you something that I didn't do. I'm not going to expect you to have to go through something that I didn't go through. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can I tell you that? How can I tell you, man, be strong, hold your, you know what I'm saying? Hold your ground, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you that, and I ain't done it. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
I have appointed thee each day for a year.
For 365 days, this brother is going to something different. He's going to have to deal with it, you know what I'm saying, for a year. Go ahead.
Therefore, thou shalt set thy face toward the siege of Jerusalem, and thine arm shall be uncovered, and thou shalt prophesy against it. And behold, I will lay bands upon thee, and thou shalt not turn thee from one side to another, till thou hast ended the days of thy siege.
This brother is going to be bound up, man. Can you imagine being in handcuffs for a year? Like, not being in prison, not being in a cell, but being bound up where you can't move to your left or your right. But this is what's going to happen to Israel. You know what I'm saying? And we going to tell it. It's why we cry and we sigh, how the scripture says it. You know what I'm saying? Because we know what's going to happen to our people, man, and they don't care. People don't care about the Third World War. They don't care about, you know, the things that are going to, niggas is still trying to make it here in this place. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Their ambition is not to get a kingdom.
Right.
Their ambition is to get a house. It's going to, it sounds crazy to us, don't it? Sound fucking crazy. You want a house? You want a brand new Tesla, huh? I got you. Makes no sense at all to me. I want a kingdom. This place is going to fall. If you can't see it coming, brother, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to cry and I'm going to sigh and I'm going to sound crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why didn't YAHANNA push to have more? Why did he go to work every day?
Right.
Why did he go fix houses and build chairs and tables and shit? You want to know why? Tell me why. Somebody tell me why. I'm out of coffee. I don't want to get none of this.
He wanted the kingdom, sir.
That's all. Christ did not care about anything. And Christ said this: give unto Caesar what's Caesar's.
Right.
I don't give a shit about this money.
Right.
That has got his face on it. And give him his, I want mine. You know what I want? I want to rule this goddamn place.
Right.
People don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? And so for it, now I cry. Now I suffer. Now my mama is gonna look at me like I'm less than that. I'm unsuccessful. That I didn't go and live up to my potential.
Right.
You understand? Now my woman is gonna look at me as less than a man because I don't have what Chris Rock got. But I ain't the bitch ass nigga that's gonna get smacked under. You understand? Like I'm not Will Smith,
Right.
but I ain't no bitch under you. Like it's at the end of the day, I want more than what Will Smith got.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My ambition is bigger than Will Smith's. Yeah, I could go and I could kiss ass and take Rod in the booty hole. I could do it. No, I couldn't. But I'm saying it's possible.
Right.
Like anybody could do that.
Right.
But who's willing to die? Who's willing to be bound for a year? Who's willing to struggle with their people? Who's willing to struggle with their children, with their wife, with their husband in order for a goddamn kingdom? Like their ambition is that faggot, Steve Harvey.
Mm-hmm.
He always tell his story about how he slept in the car. He left his kids and slept in the car for I don't know how long, at least a year. Why? So he can host Family Feud. It sound like Goofy. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, this is worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like for him, it's worth it. Sleep in my car for a year. This, that, and third. Well, for Ezekiel, it's worth it to be bound. Read that part one more time.
Come, I have appointed thee each day for a year. Therefore, thou shalt set thy face toward the siege of Jerusalem, and thine arm shall be uncovered.
Towards the siege of Jerusalem, man. Jerusalem is about to be taken over. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are going to be conquered. They are going to be under siege, man, meaning they're under attack. Go ahead.
And thou shalt prophesy against it. And behold, I will lay bands upon thee, and thou shalt not turn thee from one side to another, till thou hast ended the days of thy siege.
So this siege, man, this attack for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, this is why Black men cannot get ahead. You know what I'm saying? Like it is not like, well, when I say ahead, my definition of being ahead is rulership. Right. It is not the crumbs that they give you, that they gave LeBron James, or that they give, somebody who owns, they own milk company or something. I don't know. But being ahead, you're under siege. Like LeBron James is still a nigga. Meaning there's still somebody over him that looks down on his black ass every single day. Somebody, they talk about Kyrie Irving. You know what I'm saying? I watch basketball, so you know what I'm saying? I'm giving analogies about basketball. Yeah, I want to help. You know what I'm saying? Something that somebody else might know about. But I know Kyrie. Kyrie is an individual type cat. Like he ain't bending and bowing to everything that he sees that the NBA is nothing but a slave auction. You know what I'm saying? Like he sees that. You know what I'm saying? He's not bending and bowing to everything that they say and everything that they do. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like he understands that, like this is not, you're not going to continue to just treat me any way you want to. I got a little bit of say, you know what I mean? Like they say, like, yo, I got people that still live in the hood. Mm-hmm. I still got people that, you know, are being racially profiled. You know, what's the cat's name? George Floyd was like a homeboy of the cat that was in the NBA. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You still got brothers and sisters that's out here. And I got a platform to be able to say something about what the hell you doing. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's a brother that's going through it with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really understands it. These other niggas, they high-minded. They think like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I made it. I can't be down here. I can't be a real man. I gotta let you smack me on stage in front of my friends.
It's like another example would be that sister Naomi Osaka, tennis player. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying, she tries to, you know, for the most part, you know, like most people, when they tried to bring out that she was Japanese, she had to let them know, like, listen, I'm Haitian too. Like, I'm Haitian first. My father's Haitian. You know what I'm saying? She tried to be a voice for, you know, the Haitian people, and they, you know, they're helping her while she's playing tennis. And this is a quiet game. Like, you know, people don't really normally talk during the tennis match. Now they talking about, Naomi, you suck, yelling out on the sidelines at a tennis game, at the U.S. Open and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
You shouldn't want to suffer with them niggas. Mm-hmm. Why would you bring that up? Yeah. And it's like how Chris Rock thinks. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he was assaulted by this brother, but he would take that. He would damn near take death, not to be looked down upon by white people. Mm-hmm. That's the only thing that he gained out of that.
Right. Yeah, he's you know what I mean, so civilized, you know.
Right.
Yeah, nigga.
He's not, that is uncivilized. Yeah. That's how you lose your life.
Right.
Like, like that's not how, you know, but like for Ezekiel, for the priests and the prophets, the men of the Lord, like we are the same as anybody. Like, we don't see it no different. Like, I'm going to struggle with you, whether that be with Chris Rock, like, you know what I'm saying, Commander General YAHANNA, you know, he suffers because of what Chris Rock goes through mentally. You know what I'm saying? Like, spiritually. Like, this, the fact that this cat thinks, you know what I mean, that he can't do anything. First, he's a victim, first of all, but it's not like Will Smith tried to kill him. He just smacked fire out his ass. That's all he did. But now this brother's whole reputation. Could you imagine being a father? Does Chris Rock have kids?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, what type of brother would take anything for a paycheck? Like, that's a straight bitch. Like, a woman would do that. A woman would blow ride all day long on the corner for a paycheck. No offense, not sisters in the truth. Right. But for us to do that, that's what we call bitch made. Like, nigga, you wouldn't do that. I don't care about that. My pride means more than any paycheck you could give me. That's what Kyrie Irving is saying. That's what that sister Osaka is saying. Like, my pride means more than anything else. You know what I'm saying? But who the hell I am means more than me kissing your behind or making myself, you know, worth less for you. Well, goddamn, Chris Rock is damn worthless to himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, to him, he's not worth anything. You know what I'm saying? And that's why Ezekiel does what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Because for so many of our people, we don't think that we're worth anything. We will do anything. We will, you know, we will work any job. We will do anything. We will take anything you want to give us. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to having the ambition and having the drive to have everything, to have the kingdom what the Lord offered us, man. You know what I'm saying? And to get that, you're going to have to give up all of that other stuff, man. You're going to have to, that's just going to have to go to the back burner. I'm sorry to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what Ezekiel is willing to be tied up for, was it a year or did it say a year? It says until the siege is over.
Well, all right, let me read it again. It's like, lie again on thy right side, and thou shalt bear the iniquity of the house of Judah 40 days.
40 days. Y'all shall bear the iniquity of the house of Judah for 40 days.
I have appointed thee each day for a year.
Mhm.
Therefore thou shalt set the face toward the siege of Jerusalem, and thine arm shall be uncovered, and thou shalt prophesy against it. And behold, I will lay bands upon thee, and thou shalt not turn thee from one side to another, till thou hast ended the days of thy siege.
Go ahead.
Take thou also unto thee wheat and barley and beans and lentils and millet and fitches, and put them in one vessel, and make thee bread thereof, according to the number of the days that thou shalt lie upon thy side.
He's going to lie upon his side for this siege, and you make enough bread because you're just going to lie on your side. Keep going.
390 days shalt thou eat thereof, and thy meat which thou shalt eat shall be by weight 20 shekels a day.
Now, I don't know what that is, but here's the thing. You're going to have to ration out what it is you're doing. You're not going to be able to feast. You ain't living like a king. You ain't living like Steve Harvey. You ain't living like LeBron James or this or that or the third. You are going to have to struggle. As a man of the Lord, that's what it is. You can serve me or you can serve the white man. You can kiss his ass. Then nigga, somebody smack me. Okay, I serve the Most High. I will whoop your monkey ass. That's what's happening. You serve the white man? Hold up. You want to keep working for me? You're going to have to show yourself to be a bitch like me. You have to be like a white man. That's what a white man would have done.
Yes.
If Will Smith would have went it to a white man, what would a white man have said? Oh, security. Yeah. Oh my God. What did he just do? Oh my God. That's how you do? Okay, I don't even know how they say it. I'm saying it like a black person in a white voice, but that's how we live it. Nah, the white person live it. Oh, really?
How you feel, bro?
Really? Seriously?
Seriously? Yeah, right.
Seriously. Yeah. That's what's happening. That's how he's gonna do. Like, you are a nut. I'm civilized. I'm good. And that's what Chris Rock did. He showed himself to be a slave under these people, and it's worth it, so that he can wear penguin suits and look like a damn idiot on stage. They all did. Will Smith looked like a damn, that suit. I can't believe I wore them things. Like, I couldn't even see I can almost not, I'm not saying that's wrong. Y'all want to wear suits, brothers. Y'all wear your suits. It's just to me. Now, I'm like, nigga, I would never wear a suit. I would never wear that. Them niggas look ridiculous. All tight. Them hard, pointy ass shoes. What the hell are you doing?
I was just thinking about that.
I was just thinking. That's what he did. The gay ass smack. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thankful, you know what I'm saying, that we ain't got to be like that no more. I serve the Most High, brother. You know what I'm saying? Now, I will struggle and I will suffer for you, but not like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather tie myself in bands and eat bread and meat by weight for a year than to be a bitch, you know what I'm saying, and have my children and my wife and my mother and not see me as something that's less than a goddamn man. I'm not doing that for nobody. You understand? Keep going.
Come. From time to time shalt thou eat it. Thou shalt drink also water by measure, the sixth part of an hin.
That's struggling, man. That's the ghetto. It's like the same poverty this brother is going through. He's putting himself through it because that's what Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are about to go through. This siege, that's how it's going to be. Brothers and sisters, this siege, that's how it's going to be. You're going to eat your bread and your meat and your water by weight. You're going to be like, okay, today's this much for this. You know, you can't have no more than that. Sorry.
So that's to me, that sounds like a bologna sandwich with sugar water.
It's sugar water.
Yeah. Well, I know he's
you better not put no sugar in the water in the siege. That's a waste of sugar.
But that's what we did in the hood, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you was still trying to be, you ain't understanding what I'm saying. Still trying to be rich. You was trying to make Kool-Aid when you ain't had Kool-Aid. Right. Nigga, no Kool-Aid, water. You drinking water, brother. You're not putting no mayonnaise on this bread. It's just bread. You know what I'm saying? You ain't putting no, like, I'm telling you, because everything is going to be like it's a siege. It's like understanding this, like we are going to have to struggle, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is you are putting your money to right now, if you're putting your money to buying a house or a car right now, you have you cannot see nothing. What your money should be put to is something that you can, like I said, I would do it like generators, things like that. I would have, something like buying a house. All you're doing is making some slave owner rich. You know what I'm saying? Like you're paying his bills. Like if I bought a house, it would be a house that somebody would have to pay me until this thing is over. You know what I'm saying? Like it would be for that, not for me to just say, "Oh, I bought me a house this year." It wouldn't be for that. It would be that this house is now making me money, not that I'm paying a mortgage you understand what I'm saying? Like anything that you do, I would do it so that now I could be straight in this siege. You know what I'm saying? So that now my brothers and sisters, my mother, my father, you know what I'm saying? My children will be straight when times get hard, because this is what's coming unto Jerusalem. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't recognize that, if you can't see that, listen, man, if you still live in the American dream, listen, I don't know what else to tell you. This is what I'm here to warn you. You know what I'm saying? I'm here as a watchman over Israel. I done learned. Man, like, go ahead.
So like I said, you respond to the comments. Somebody left a comment.
Comment.
All right.
Comment.
Somebody said they brought up Matthew chapter 5 verse 38, where I tell you resist an evil person. If anyone slaps you, I get that they misquoted this, but if anyone slaps you on the right cheek.
Oh, they reading that NIV understanding. I got it. Matthew what?
Matthew 5 and 38.
I'll get this for you, brother or sister.
It's a brother.
Okay, I'll get this for you, brother, real quick. Let me help you. So let me get the whole point. Let me hear what he said all the way through.
All right. So he said, but I tell you, do not resist an evil person. If anyone slaps you on the right cheek, turn to them the other cheek also. Matthew 5 and 38. Then he said, if Chris Rock hit back and get washed up on TV, it would have been way worse than the victim. Good points, bad examples. He's saying you kind of tripping.
Gotcha. Yeah, man, listen, I don't call you, brother. I do not check out your live streams during the week. So I'm going to help you just because that's my goddamn job, nigga. I'm set a watchman over Israel. So here's what you need to understand, brother. And I pray you understand. Go ahead and read it, you know what I'm saying, for him real quick. And listen, brother, I understand. Listen, you being in here is a good thing, right? Because now you can learn. Now you can understand it from the truth. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to being a homosexual like Chris Rock and being a bitch and a punk and being taken advantage of. This is not what the Lord don't want you to be no punk no more. You understand? Like time out for men being punks. Right. They did that because they were afraid of you in slavery. Well, here's the truth, brother. The Lord created you to be something more than, a bitch made punk in this place. You know what I'm saying? Like the Lord created us to be princes, created us not to be like how, you know what I'm saying, Chris Rock is acting on this place for $1. You understand? He's not doing this because, first of all, the scripture that you misquoted, that you don't understand, he didn't do it for that at all. Chris Rock wanted to not, you see how he said, I could have,
yeah, I see that. Okay.
It took everything in him. He swallowed his balls into his stomach. Yeah. They disappeared. I'm telling you right now, that's what happened to Chris Rock.
Bed almost came out.
He couldn't do it. He is such a bitch. He loves money so much. He loves his job so much that he would rather be seen as, whatever this brother is talking about. Like this brother is looking, I guess, like Chris Rock is righteous and a good man, a righteous man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what the Christian church teaches you. They teach you that to be a good man, you have to be a bitch. All right, I'm here. I got good news. This is the gospel, brother. I'm going to give you the gospel today. The good news is you ain't got to be a bitch no more. Right. You being a bitch is over with. Go ahead and read it.
The book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 38. Ye have heard that it have been said, an eye for an eye, and a tooth for a tooth.
This is what you heard. This is Moses' law. You have heard it been said because they taught it. That's why he said you've heard it been said. Your fathers taught you this. Your grandfathers taught you that. That an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth is justice. That's righteousness. Meaning, if I knock this brother's eye out, justice is that he knocked my eye out. He gets to take my eye out. Even if I did it on accident. Even if we was this, that, and the third, justice would have been, he get to take my eye, for his eye. Keep going.
But I say unto you that ye resist not evil.
But this is what Christ, this is the breakdown on the law the Lord gave us. You know what I'm saying? The letter of the law was, look, to make good on it, it should be eye for eye, meaning equal exchange on whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you did that was wrong, it should be an equal repayment. That's justice, right? But I'm saying to you that if you're looking at it like that, you're not resisting evil. Meaning, keep reading.
But whosoever shall smite thee on thy right cheek, turn to him the other also.
Right. When it says, let me go back then. Okay, so when it says that I say to you that you resist not evil, it is not evil for you to take an eye for an eye, meaning to have equal justice. Like if somebody were to kill your mother, shouldn't you should you be like that bitch on, that Dylan Rue came in there and killed her mama? I still love him. Right. Her mama ain't been dead 24 hours. This is the love of Christ. This is me not resisting evil. You know what I'm saying? Or me resisting evil. Right. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't want him to die. No, I pray. Are you crazy? It's not unjust, or it's not you being evil because you want his life for your mother's life. He went in there, he murdered your mother. Premeditated. It'd be different now if the brother, he had a heart attack, fell asleep at the wheel, ran through the doors of the church and hit your mother with the car.
Right.
That's different. He didn't mean to do that. It was an accident. If I'm sitting here and I'm, whatever, and I knock this brother's eye out, I didn't mean to do that. Now, I want to pay him back. Now, I should, as a brother, I want to pay him back. What the hell good is it for me to give him my eye? Can he put his eye in his socket? Can you do that?
Yeah. I don't think so. Yeah.
I don't think so.
They ain't got that far.
It's checking. In other words, I can't give him that eye back.
Right.
I can't give him that eyesight back in that eye. There's no way for me to really repay that. How is me not being able to see repaying him?
Right.
You understand? There should be retribution. There should be reparations. There should be whatever else you want to call it. It should be. But me giving him an eye ain't going to help the situation. The spirit behind that law, eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, is that it should be something that's going to make this brother feel whole, even though he's not. Even though he's missing an eye, he should feel whole. Brother, what can I do to make it up to you? That's what people say in the world. How can I make this up to you?
Right. Like if I lose, if you kill my mother or whatever, I can't give you a new mother. I can't give you my mother. You know what I'm saying? But I can pay you back and make you feel like, okay, I can't get my mom back, but at least you did what you could to make me feel whole.
Right. Anytime you need me, man. You call me, I'll send my wife over there. Right. She will, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you feel sick. I have my wife come over there and nurse you back. I don't know. Right. But I got to make you whole because that's what your mama did. That's what your mama did for you. I got to make this right. I got to replace that any way that I goddamn can. Yeah. I can't give you your eye back. I can't do that. And that's the spirit of this law. You know what I'm saying? Like, you resisted evil. You not resisting evil by, okay, I got to take your eye. Come on.
Right.
Come here. You're not resisting evil, meaning if this brother didn't do it on purpose, if this brother it was an accident. Let's say if he did do it on purpose, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, that brother is going to have to repay it. You know what I'm saying? If he did something on purpose, there's going to, not necessarily an eye. You know what I'm saying? But he's going to pay. And you know, the evil is that you wouldn't want to repay him. That's goddamn evil. Evil is thinking that you should walk around here and, you know, it was an accident. Get over it. It's 400 years ago. Go back to Africa, get over it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the spirit that they had. Well, Chris Rock should want some retribution.
Right.
He should want some reparation behind it. Okay, let's say he don't smack him back. Maybe he think Will could beat his ass if he got to fight with him or whatever. Yeah, you know, said Jeremy Muhammad said some hardcore shit the other day, bro.
Man.
I was like,
Had to be there. Had to be in the class.
Had to be there. I ain't gonna touch it. I ain't gonna touch it. I'm not gonna touch it. You should have been there.
Yeah.
But here's the point. I am gonna touch it. Chris Rock needs some retribution. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is what. Now, okay. Let me stay here. You're not resisting evil by wanting and chasing after that. Like, if this brother were to come and apologize to me, if he knocked my eye out and he was like, God damn, my fault, brother. I did not mean to do that. And you know what I'm saying? Look, let me pay for your doctor bills. Let me, pay for the time that you missed at work and this and that and the third. You know what I'm saying? Are you able to go back to work? Okay, well, listen, I got a business over here. You come sit and, you know what I'm saying, you just do this and that and the third. It's like it's showing in spirit that, brother, this was not wicked. This was not an evil thing that I did unto you. It was an accident, and I gotta try and make this right by whatever means. Now, the brother, if he just wants your eye, he's a wicked someone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, goddamn, what is my eye gonna do? I understand you wanting, like, you messed up. You traumatized over here. You scared every time that nigga hand do this now. Because you done lost the eye. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. We gotta make this brother back right.
If I could. And that's why, the brother bringing this scripture up is moot, because Will Smith didn't even try to apologize after he did it. Like, he wasn't trying to make it right at all. He felt like what he did was justified, and it was that.
And it's so crazy because, like, what could he do? He gonna say sorry? Like, he go on and put this apology of violence in any measure is, nigga, shut up. Like, you should make a public, like, apology to this brother, man. Let it be known, like, look, man, I'm putting this much money into this. Yeah, I mean, I want to, you know what I mean? The proceeds from whatever I'm doing from here on, I want to pay this brother, you know what I'm saying, like I owe him. You know what I'm saying? For the rest of it, like, that's somebody that is truly sorry for what they did. They're remorseful for what they did. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to poke my eye out to prove it to you. You know what I'm saying? And like the brother is saying, like, for Chris smacking him back, he don't have to do that. But nigga, that would help. I listen, if there's no way that you're just gonna hit me and I don't I need to, you know what I mean? The scripture says that vengeance is mine. The Most High says that vengeance is mine. You know what I'm saying? I get that. Now you can take it if you want to. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm gonna pay you back, and this is the Lord. When I wail on your ass, when I fall on you, that is the Lord. Goddamn right. That is the Lord right there.
I got precept.
Well, help him out. I mean, look. Well, let's finish this one first. Let's finish this one because, I mean, come into the school, brother. You'll understand, man. You won't be no punk no more. Not saying that you are. I don't know you. But if you think like that, you are not unto a punk. You will be the one that sit there and get smacked, because this scripture says what? Read it again.
But I say unto you that ye resist not evil.
Yeah, your kids is gonna think you were straight. Yeah, no.
Like Will Smith.
Yeah, you're gonna be like Chris Rock. Yeah, Will Smith for sure is a bitch. He's a bitch on a whole nother level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he a bitch under his woman. Chris Rock is a bitch under a woman, a man who's under his woman. Damn, nigga. How low can you go?
Tragic.
This nigga's a bitch under his woman. And you let him do that to him? In front of my friends? That shit is so funny, man. Y'all. That nigga, that shit is it. You gonna smack me? This his own mannerism when he does it.
Yeah.
It reminds me of, like a bitch, man. Nigga, like anybody that would even say something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro, I'm not talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you are getting the wrath of the Almighty on you from me. Because what you did was wrong. He shouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, no man is supposed to smack you. And your dumb ass ain't supposed to let the nigga smack you on the other cheek. How does that make sense? He just... Okay, that's cool. Okay. What, you know what I'm thinking about? Front hand, back hand. Y'all never seen that? Front hand, back hand. Key and Peele got this skit where this dummy niggas out there making fun of him, and he come out, we got a new game. It's called front hand, back hand. You want to play? Yeah. How you play? Okay. Front hand. No, he asked him. He was like, what do you want? Front hand, back hand. Front hand. Yeah. Smack the hell out of it. Okay. Back hand. Nigga told him again. Yeah. That's what this Christian brother, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully you change your life, man. He thinks that that's what this means. Right. That I'm supposed to take the backhand now? And this cat just kept going in the skit. It's hilarious. Y'all look at front hand, backhand. You know what I'm saying? He would not stop because he's Christian, because he's an idiot, because he's a dummy. He's a punk that does not take, you know what I'm saying, his manhood seriously. He doesn't think that he's worth anything. He doesn't think that, you know what I'm saying? Listen, end of the day, that brother, yeah, I mean, he should have definitely, he's got to get it back, man. Otherwise, he's not going to get his manhood back. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not going to feel whole. He's not going to feel right. He's going to be even more traumatized than what he was in his childhood growing up, which he talks about. You know what I'm saying? Now it's a whole nother thing. That white boy Caruso beating his ass and everybody hates Chris wasn't enough. Right. Now your own brother could come in and beating up on you. You know what I'm saying? How much more? Like, where can you go? Right. Chris Rock will throw himself off of a building in a second if he don't get retribution, right? You understand? That's not what this scripture means. The scripture does not expect you to get beat up on. Right. Does not expect you to, give your life for something like that. Keep going.
Okay. But whosoever shall smite thee on thy right cheek, turn to him the other also. Mm-hmm. And if any man will sue thee at the law and take away thy coat, let him have thy coat also.
Listen, brother, listen good. This is what this scripture means. If a brother smites you on your right cheek, what does he have to do?
He has to apologize.
He has to apologize, brother. And it has to be a sincere apology. If he did that, if Will Smith smacked this cat on the face in the Oscars, it should have been at least an apology. It should have at least been that. Right. He wronged Chris. And he know it. Everybody know it. Right. He should have apologized. And this is what the scripture is telling you. It's teaching you. It's brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? These are two brothers. Will Smith was hurt because his wife was going to beat his ass. And so he had to go up here and save face and smack Chris. No problem. I understand, brother. You know what I'm saying? He smacked him. Will Smith apologized. I forgive you, brother. I understand. You know what I'm saying? I know I know you still working on getting your strength up with your woman. Yeah, you already let her have sex with another man and you're still there with her. Your kids are messed up in the head, brother. I know you're going through it. I understand. You know what I mean? Whatever, you know what I'm saying? So got to be a ton of stuff going through your head right now for you to walk up here on this stage, all the money you making, right, and smack me like some bitch. All right? So I forgive you, brother. No sweat. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let it slide. Now, Will Smith wronged him again. Same thing. He come up another award show and smack him again. Can't imagine it, but he do it again. This is what that means. It means I forgave the brother and I gave him another chance. And he came up here and he did it again at a whole nother award show, another time, or the same day, I don't know. But he did it another time, meaning you forgive your brothers, right? They do something wrong, you forgive them. You know what I'm saying? You know how I would have forgave Will real quick? He would have smacked me, I'd have socked him.
Yeah.
That's what it would happen.
Yeah.
That's, you know what I mean? And then when he came and apologized, I'd have been like, no, I understand. Listen, you got yours. I feel you. Just, people know I ain't no bitch, though. That's what that would have been that. But you turning the other cheek does not mean that nothing happens, that this brother does not apologize, that you just let somebody abuse you. You know what I'm saying? It means that you forgive your brother. If somebody takes you to court, somebody sue you at the law, and they take your, what does it say?
Coat.
And they take your coat, go ahead.
It says, give him thy cloak also.
This is what brotherhood is. Give him your cloak also, meaning if he sues you and he won, meaning you're found to be wrong.
Right.
Listen, let me just show you how sorry I am. Not only did the judge tell me that I should do this, I'm going to
Go on my way.
hell yeah, to show you as a brother that I'm sorry, that I didn't know I was wrong. That's why we had to go to court, because otherwise you could have just came to me and me alone, and we would have hashed this thing out, and I would have made judgment on it. And I would have said, brother, let me do this to make it good. You understand? Well, that's what this means. Like any brother, if you are not like that on either side, Will Smith's side or Chris Rock's side, if you're not the type of brother that's going to make good and make sure that it's that way, then you need a judge over you. You know what I'm saying? You need this, what it's talking about right here. Chris Rock didn't do nothing wrong to Will Smith. He was doing his job, whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's what they came there for. Will Smith wronged him. Will Smith wronged him. Will Smith needed to be smacked at least across the cheek, back.
Right.
You understand? And on top of that, that's like the coach. Smack back, coach. Now, on top of that, Will Smith should have also gave him his cloak. That's what this is saying. You understand? It's not saying that he should not get anything back. He shouldn't smack him back. Right. This is what people don't understand. This is not telling you to be abused. You should defend yourself, black man. Stop being a punk. Like, nigga, you'll fight a nigga in the hood. You'll fight your woman at the house with your soft ass. But you won't fight a man at the Oscars. This is the Oscars. You won't touch that white man with his knee in his thumb. I'm not telling you how to do this. But this cop with his knee in the throat of your brother, you don't give a damn about that. You know what I mean? You are the biggest punks there are. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you are the biggest punks on the face of the earth. The fact that we still here right now and you ain't changed your life, you still kissing the white man's ass to get his little crumbs. We are the biggest punks on the face of the earth. That's what Chris Rock and Will Smith are. But here's the good news. You don't have to be that anymore. You know what I'm saying? You can stop being a punk, man. You can take your manhood. You can take your masculinity back. You know what I'm saying? You can give up the little paycheck that you're getting. You know what I'm saying? You can struggle and lay on your side for 40 days, man, and struggle like the rest of your people is struggling. What the hell is the difference? Yeah, they struggle, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if you got this brotherhood struggling together, it ain't really struggling. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's something different. You know what I mean? But that's what that's talking about, brother. You know what I'm saying? I hated to spend that much time on it. You had something you wanted to do?
Just something real quick. I'll skim through it too. Like, I get the first verse and then jump to the point. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verse 1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. I'm going to drop down verse 8. Verse 7. A time to rend and a time to sow, a time to keep silence and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. That's it. That's all. That's all.
God. So listen, brother. I mean, listen. Stop being, you know what I mean? Like, it's not, you know, this is not what the Most High intended. He didn't intend for us to, you know, be quiet all the time. He didn't intend for you to, you know what I mean? Like, you know, there is a time to suffer. You know what I'm saying? I suffer with my people. You know what I'm saying? I would suffer without an eye for my people. You know what I'm saying? I would suffer getting smacked for my people on stage. I would suffer that. That's not the problem. You know what I'm saying? The problem is that, you know, there is a lot more hurt that's being done. Like, you happy because you keeping the paycheck. You know what I'm saying? Now these hoes out here think that, you know, what Will Smith did was something honorable and chivalrous and, you know what I'm saying, manly, when it was the most bitch-made thing you could do. You know what I'm saying? And now more brothers is going to die. It's going to be locked up because they're going to follow behind their bitch or behind Will Smith or, you know what I'm saying, whatever. A lot of other brothers are going to be assaulted and abused and whatever because of Chris Rock. Brother, they need righteous examples. You know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, men who are not going to, you know, be up under their woman after I was laughing at a joke and go and assault my brother for you. Bros over hoes, goddammit. That still applies, don't it?
What happened?
It's a whole hoe. Mm-hmm. I'm not talking about your wife. Mm-mm. I'm not talking about that. Mm-mm. I'm talking about a hoe. Mm-hmm. Like, had Chris Rock did something to Jada,
Right.
had he slandered her name, I understand. Nigga, nothing he said was not. What the hell? He ain't talking. But get the hell out of here. Bros before hoes. Okay, this is not a you. This is me. Bros before hoes. Nigga, meaning your brother should be above some hoe.
Mm-hmm. Bald-headed hoes at that.
Bald-headed hoes. Love bald-headed sisters though.
Damn right.
Love them. Love them. Bald-headed hoes, I can do without. Mm-hmm. Bald-headed sisters, listen, you can get my life. Bald-headed hoes, can't get me to go and smack no cat, no brother. Right. Nigga, for what? Right. Bitch, laugh.
Right.
Bald-headed hoe. Why don't you just laugh?
All right.
Rolling your eyes. You know what I mean?
Like it, sir. They say laughter is the best medicine. She's sick, ain't she?
She ain't sick.
Sick in the head.
She's sick in the head.
Yeah.
She ain't got alopecia. She's just sick in the head. Mm-hmm. Alopecia means your hair won't grow. It means it's you bald. Mm-hmm. She's not bald. She got a low haircut.
Right. See all the stubble hair everywhere.
Everywhere.
No bald spot nowhere.
Bruh.
That's what I pointed out to somebody. I'm like, man, come on, man.
Alopecia. The hell out of here.
She just want attention, man. I ain't know.
Bald-headed hoes.
Bald-headed hoes.
I ain't standing.
We'll make a song about it.
Anyway, we out of here, man. Shalom. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barak Thumb. Yahweh Shemala Thumb. But Shem Yahweh Shai. We'll finish where we left off next week, man. We even took y'all about 4 hours out here, man. Yeah.
The brother said he appreciate it, though.
Most High in Christ, man. Get in the class, brother. You know what I'm saying? Whoever that is, man. You know what I'm saying? Big up for coming up in here. You know what I'm saying? And being man enough to ask the damn question. All right. You know what I'm saying? Respect, bro.
All right. With that, I got it.
Got ball that.